Now, when they say they're giving you a flu jab and they say, it won't affect you, Mr. Scott, you'll be fine. I had my flu jab last night. I feel particularly... not controversial, that's not the word. I can't get any of my words right this morning. No, not my tummy, Jay. It's not my tummy. No, I just kind of feel a bit kind of like, oh, where am I? Like that. Anyway, good morning. Where am I? Welcome to Second Quarter. What day is it? It's Tuesday, is it? It's Tuesday. Shall we have a look at today's menu? I'm so confused. Coming up today on the Perfect Patchwork, we've got 8 o'clock Miss It, Miss Out. Now, they're fabrics that you may never, ever see again. 9 o'clock, Lucy's with me doing the cathedral cushion, but we've also got kits for the cathedral quilt hanging on the wall behind me. 10 o'clock, we've got pre-cut pretties. That's where I've got loads and loads of pre-cuts. They're absolutely gorgeous, and books you might like to go with them. And then 11 o'clock, Lucy is back doing a 4-patch. Oh, is it a 4-patch? I'll have to check with her. 4-patch peony block. 4-patch peony block. I know it's a peony block anyway. I'm not quite sure if it's a 4-patch, though. Anyway, we want you to get in touch. And the best way to do that is go to our website. That's www.sewingquarter.com. Here it is. All you do is you click on Watch Today's Show. There you go. And then the screen will get bigger. And you'll see a bigger version of me. And then what you do is just scroll down the little page a little bit there. Oh, hang on. OK. Message to the studio. Message the... All right, Anna. Anna's just shouting at me now. Message the studio. Just write your message there. Keep it short, keep it brief, because it cuts out after about a sentence and a half or 2 sentences. While we're on this page, if you just scroll down the page there... Keep going. Right, there are all the items I had yesterday. But in a moment, when I start... doing today's show, everything from today's show, unless it's sold out, will appear underneath there. So if you're watching the repeat later on, you can just see what I had and click on it, put it in your basket. Or, of course, during the live show, you can click on it and put it in your basket. As I say, all of those will disappear in a moment because they're all... Oh, there's that love. That's Hannah's favourite there, that Dashwood Studio. Jardin Small Flowers, very, very popular yesterday. Anyway, let's scroll back up the page because what will happen is during the live show, you see the little screen to the right-hand side of me. It's just... Oh, it comes. There you go. When we introduce a fabric or a kit or a bundle, it will appear there. You can add it to your basket. Then, if you definitely want it, you need to check out of your basket straight away. We do this system where you only pay £1 post and packaging of £2.95 the whole day, no matter how many times you check out. Oh, you've still got that horsey fabric. Check it out, Hannah. Check it out. So make sure you do check out, because you only pay £1 post and packaging for the whole day of £2.95. Now, I've also got... now, if you want to send in a picture, or if you want to send in a longer email, or longer message, longer than the 2 sentences, do that by email. And the email address is studio@sewingquarter.com. Studio@sewingquarter.com. Now, I've got something else to tell you very quickly before we get on with Miss It, Miss Out. After the show today, at 12:30 today... Oh, there's a Facebook Live. It's me, on my own, a Facebook Live. Now, how do I tell you that? I've got to be very subtle the way I tell you this. I'm very good at subtle, it's my middle name. Right, I'm going to have summer sale fabrics cheaper than you've ever seen them before. Subtle. We're not quite sure exactly how it works yet, but as the morning goes on, we will tell you more and more and more. But on Facebook Live, from 12:30 to 12:45, it's only 15 minutes, right? We're going to have, I think it's 15 fabrics, 14 or 15 fabrics that are going to be cheaper than you've ever seen, more affordable than you've ever seen them before. But that's only on Facebook Live between 12:30 and 12:45. As I say, I'll tell you, I'm sure there'll be some code or something like that to do, but I'll tell you all about that as the show goes on. Right, are we ready to go? Oh, no, because we haven't got any graphics. Come with me, though, come with me. I'll just start showing them. We can't bring any graphics in at the moment, but I'll show you them. Does Tomo realise we're live and we need it fixing straight away? Yes, that's right then. This hour is called Miss It... Oh, you can't do that yet. Miss It, Miss Out, right? Now, these are fabrics. 90% of them will never be buying them again. There's about 4 or 5 of them that we think we're going to try and get again, but at the moment we can't, but we're going to try. I'll tell you as we go along. Now, I'm not saying you'll never see them again, because let me just, for example, I don't know, because we've got no graphics, I can't tell you, right? But say I've got 10 metres of this left, this lovely Frou Frou fabric left, right? If 6 metres sell today, then obviously there's 4 metres left that will will still be in stock, as it were. So you might see that 4 metres again. But say all 10 metres of it goes in the show today, then you'll never, ever, ever see it again. I know, it's fantastic, isn't it? So as we're going through, I will tell you which are the ones that we hope to get again and which ones we're never going to order again. So it could be your last chance to get them. So I can't sell anything yet because I haven't got any graphics. So let me show you. I've got lovely Frou Frou fabrics. These are gorgeous. These are so Liberty-esque, aren't they? So I've got 3... Oh, actually, it's a bit like my shirt, aren't they, today? 3 gorgeous Frou Frou fabrics. It's all done, is it? Oh, OK. Then I've also... Now, look at this, right? Only Fassett raked. I know. What's that doing here? What's that? And Fassett Floral. You know, that's called Embroidered Floral. So, you know what I mean? When we go through, as I go through, I will tell you which ones won't be ordered again and which ones will be ordered again. Fassett Gerberas. This is all coming up. This is all coming up in the hour. The reason I'm waffling on, not offering them to you yet, is because we haven't got any graphics yet to be able to... I love this one. I love, love, love this one. Fassett Gerberas, that's lovely. That colour is so rich, isn't it? Lovely. Right, now I've got to put them back in the right order, otherwise Hannah will shout at me. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Oh, this is lovely. This is that denim look fabric, isn't it? That really, really... is it called Vice Versa, this one? I think it is, isn't it? It's lovely ironed, much smaller than all the other ones, that one, isn't it? Jay? Oh, did you not iron these? Jay went home early yesterday, so we don't know what he was up to, you see. Scandi Hearts. I'm just going to show you all the ones we've got until we keep going, because we can't do anything until the graphics are fixed. Scandi Hearts coming up. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. I'll tell you what I should do. I should just do it like that, and then I'll turn the pile over. Now, this one, isn't this gorgeous? This is new. This is a new collection, this one. And yeah, look at that. I love it. I love that one. Little foxes in the woods. OK. I've also got, needle cord. You can't go wrong with needle cord, can you? That's a lovely kind of mauve, deep mauve colour. It's a very, very fine needle cord. I tell you what it's like. It's like if you've ordered cloth kits, little girl's dress from it, it's the one with the flower on it and the bird on it. That's what it's like. So we've got that in purple. We've got that in bright pink. Nice, isn't it? A bit of fluff on there, Jay. Moving on. Oh, no, you're not responsible for that one. I know that wasn't you, was it? Now, look at this. I don't think I ever saw this fabric. It's satinised cotton, this one. It's satinised cotton, and it's beautiful. This is all coming up. It's all coming up in this hour. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's absolutely beautiful. Now, this one's a hand wash only. Hand wash only at 30 degrees. Beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous satinised cotton, that one. Oh, lovely print. I'll be able to tell you, when we come to do it for real, I'll be able to tell you which ones we're going to try and order again and which ones we're not going to be able to order again. OK, let's move that. Then, do you remember when I launched this one? Do you remember when I launched this range? Look. Do you remember when I launched these two? They're there as well. They're in this hour. They're coming up in this hour as well. Some of these I've got fair amount of quantity. Some, I'm going to have to tell you, get it now, get it now, get it now if you want it. This, look at this. Tilda. Tilda. No, sorry, no, my bad. I'm getting that one confused with the other flower. That one's part of that range. I don't know why it's been split up from that range there. That's a Tilda one, right? But then these, and these are all from that range there, from that last range I just showed you there. All coming up. So that's how, let me put those, I'm going to move those, just so Hannah knows when I've mixed the order up, but we'll sort it out, we'll get to it. And then I'll put that one on its own there. Now this, the colouring in fabric. The colouring in, only in the fish frenzy. Only got it in the fish frenzy. That's coming up this hour as well. It's nice to have a little Do you know what, if you've got any messages, don't forget to get them in for me. Any questions you've got, because we're going to run out of fabrics in a minute and I'll have nothing to say. Oh, they have to come on an email. You can't web chat in at the moment because the graphics aren't working. They're linked to the graphics. Love this one. That's a cute country fabric, isn't it? Really, really. Now, the next one's like a linen effect, isn't it? Or canvas effect, even, this one. That's nice. Isn't this? This is, if I'm not mistaken... I'll show you later. I'll show you the details later. I love the kind of apricot-y colour in the back of that. That's like a kind of thicker weave, that one. A thicker weave. Okay? Gorgeous stripe. Really, really lovely candy stripe there. That, again, is in a kind of canvas, a fine canvas effect, that one. Then moving on. Now, this one, we will be ordering this one again at some point. But we're just running out of... what's that? I've only got pink left, right? So we thought we'd put it in Miss It, Miss Out today. We will be ordering more of that because it's so, so, so popular, right? Then I've got beach huts in a row on that kind of canvas fabric. That's lovely, isn't it? That's on that... it's not canvas, it's not linen, but it's that linen effect. Do you know what I mean? It's 100% cotton, but that linen effect there. No, right? Then, now, the pleather, the PU we've had, right? We had it in pink, beige, navy blue. The navy blue flew out the door. Duck egg blue. There was a pale green. There was one other colour, wasn't there? Was there a red at the beginning? Anyway, this is Miss It, Miss Out. I know they're going to try and get this in again, but there's no... The thing is, there's all very well me saying, oh, they're going to try and get it in. The manufacturer might have stopped it. They might not have it anymore. Do you know what I mean? So it could be. It could be that. I love this. I love this fabric. Look at these butterflies. They're kind of... I don't want to say aggressive. I don't want to say aggressive butterflies. That's not the word I'm looking for. But there's something about the quite forceful butterflies. They're not dainty, are they? They're real in-your-face butterflies, those, aren't they? Japanese garden range. I've only got a couple more to show you. You see, now these two? I never saw these two in real life. Are they part of the Japanese... I've got the wrong shirt on. I've got the wrong... So got the wrong shirt on today. They're Japanese garden as well. Nice, aren't they? And then, now, this, I know. We're trying desperately, the manufacturers, to get more of this because it's so popular. So even though I've got it in Miss It, Miss Out today, and what I'm going to sell you is the end of stock, right? We're hoping, we hope that we get some more of this back in, but I can't guarantee. And then last but not least, I don't know why this is here. Because this is one of our best sellers. It's just... it's black, and it's a cotton... it's almost like... What do they call it? Cotton canvas, right? It is a canvas, but it's got a kind of grainy Ottoman effect to it. It just look like black fabric to you at home on the... It's got a lot of grain, like an Ottoman grain to it, like a grain to it. So I know we'll be ordering that again, but they're obviously saying, well, we've only got a little bit of it left in stock. We'll put it into Miss It, Miss Out, and then see what happens. Right, who... Right, Dottie has sent in a picture of a quilt that she's made. It's a Drunkard's Path quilt design made for 2 babies out in New Zealand. And the theme was based on London. So what? Let's have a look at that. Telephone boxes and everything on that side. And what's the other, the green and blue one? Just looks like... It's lovely, isn't it? I think they're... And who's that from? Dottie. Oh, Dottie, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Now I can see now why it's called the Drunkard's Path. You know what? I've never seen it put together like that before, and I can see now, because it's your drunkard walking home like that, isn't it? Not that I've ever been like that. I've always been in a taxi. I've got another picture for you now. I'll run through what we're doing today as well in a second for you. It's from Margaret. Oh, look, there's that canvas fabric we've got later in the Miss It, Miss Out. Made a bag out of it. Oh, that's nice. Maybe you could get some of your Miss It, Miss Out today and make something to go with. She made it for her holidays. Did you have a lovely time on your holidays? Is it on it's on an ironing board. I see. I couldn't figure out what those sunflowers are. Should I talk to you about this as well? Could you get me the cushion, Joe? Lucy's going to do this in her first hour at 10 o'clock. She's not doing this. She's doing these are Cathedral Windows. If you've never done it before, these are Cathedral Windows. And we've got a kit to make this. And there's another one with a navy blue background with a turquoise binding. That's the grey one with the red binding there. Using the Kaffe Fassett, that's sunshine in that one. That's sunshine. But look at this. Look at this. Lucy's going to be showing us how to make a cathedral window of this size. Now, obviously, this is a Tilda fabric. We're using the Tilda Harvest. This one's Tilda, a range that we had before. It's very effective, isn't it? Now, Lucy's done a sample, and this one's all machined, but she's going to show you how to hand-stitch it as well. It's lovely, isn't it? Really, really gorgeous. OK, thank you, Joe. Put that away safely. Are we ready? Right, now you can get your web chats in. Now Hannah can turn her microphone on. Right, let's get going then. Miss It, Miss Out. Now you've had a preview of all the fabrics. So, welcome to Miss It, Miss Out. So the first fabric, now, as I just explained, now, Hannah, is this a never again or a possibility? This is never being ordered again. So when what we've got in stock has gone, it's gone. £9.95 for half a metre. It's beautiful. This one I thought looked like Helen Mirren's frock, this one, isn't it? It's beautiful, really, really lovely. It's a very, very fine lawn with that gorgeous, gorgeous print on it. This is called Colour 8. They didn't give them names, did they, the Frou Frou? They just gave them numbers. So this one's number 8, and it's gorgeous. It's deep, deep purple with those lovely creams and biscuits in there. It's very classy, very elegant, which is why I said Helen Mirren, isn't it? It's definitely not Hannah McCabe. Definitely, definitely not Hannah McCabe. At £9.95 for half a metre. OK, next one. Just fold it up. There you go. Righty-ho. Next Frou Frou. I love this one. This is the pinky version, the kind of raspberry pink. Now, if any of them are really, really low in quantity, I will warn you, right? I will warn you. Never being ordered again. Never being ordered again, this one. It's either that we're not or we can't. I don't know which of it is, but... Leslie says, morning, John, lovely fabrics. That purple goes with your shirt, doesn't it, Leslie? Looks lovely, doesn't it? Just show you this. Look. Or it could be a waiter. Yes, madam, can I take your order? Marcia, good morning, lovely. Is the shirt new? I love it. It's really, really old, this one. It's one of my oldest ones. But have a look. It's lovely flowers. It's like pink sunflowers, look. Oh, no, actually, it looks more like it's either a Tilda... No, I'm not saying what kind of flower, but it's like a mix of Tilda and that other range, isn't it? Anyway, thank you very much indeed. It's because it fit. You see, the thing is, right, I weigh myself every day. Weight hasn't changed at all, and yet I can get into these old shirts, which just wouldn't fit me before. And then I bumped into somebody yesterday at the doctor's when I was having my flu jab, and she went, oh, you've lost some weight. And I was like, I haven't. June, morning, John. You're like a breath of fresh air. You brighten my day. Oh, June, try telling that to some of the people in the office, would you, please? I don't brighten Hannah's day at all. And then I could name the other people's days I don't brighten as well. But I won't. I was a bit aggressive, though. Sorry, I do apologise. I shan't be negative and aggressive today. I'll just be love and light. Oh, Jay, I can see your pants when you do that. Why are they all scrunched up? Anyway, this is Frou Frou Fleury, colour number 21. Gorgeous, isn't it? Love these. Right, this is the... we're never getting this again. Never, ever, ever getting this one again. Oh, now, look, this is how low we are, right? There's only 6 metres of it. There's only 6 metres left. That's 2 frocks, isn't it? 2 short frocks, there. John, I'll be watching Facebook. Hope you continue to feel OK after your flu jab. Lots of love, Lorraine. I'm fine, actually, Lorraine. I drove in today... And I was like a bit kind of like, oh, how did I get here? Mind you, it was very foggy. It was very, very foggy this morning in the countryside. Lovely shirt. Is it as old as you? No, hang on. Is it as old as you? It's your shape that changes, not the shirt. What's going on about? She's the one that did the walk for the memory walk in memory of her mum at the weekend. She wore bling. Right, this, how... It's not being ordered again either. It's not being ordered again, and I love this. This is Kaffe Fassett called Raked, right? It's not being ordered again. I love it. I think this should be like permanent stock, shouldn't it, really? Now, obviously, this is a metre that I'm showing here. £6.95 for half a metre. I love that. OK, there's 10.5 metres, that's all. That's only 10.5 metres of that, just so you know. Do you know what? If you like something, put it in your basket and check out straight away, because I can't guarantee you're going to get it. And, of course, putting it in your basket does not guarantee that you get it either. Only when you check out is it yours. I love that. Oh, right, and also, if you want more than 1.5 metres, you do have to ring the call centre. It is being fixed. I met Dev this week, the bald man called Dev, who's fixing it. He's not bald. I think he's... Is he bald? I don't know if he's bald or is he shaved. I don't know. Which one? Right, a lot of people... right, OK, no. Somebody's come in and bought a lot of the raked one, which means a lot of the stock has gone like that, just from one person. That's what can happen. Right, this is going to fly out, this. This is very, very, very limited. It's Kaffe. It's embroidered flowers in pink. We had it yesterday in orange, didn't we? We had it in the orange yesterday. This is the pink. Very, very, very limited, and we are not reordering that one. That, you see, even if you cut that one into strips to make borders and everything, it'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? Be careful that... Oh, blimey, you've flown into that. Right, there's too many people there with that in your basket, so, Jay, put that one away, because that one's not going to come back. Right, Kaffe Fassett Gerbras. This is blue and white. Not coming back. Is that right? Yeah, not coming back. Yeah, not coming back. Oh, can you imagine? Can you just imagine a shirt in that? This is... I love it. This is... I mean, I do love... Well, I can't say that, but I love that next one more. But... Blue Gerbras, half a metre, £6.95. John Scott, do not change. You're always bright and cheerful. Lots of love, Mary, in there. Mary, I'm all right. I was just having had a bit of a funny day yesterday. And then the jab. I got home last night to ring the doctors about something completely different. And Tracy, who's on reception, went, "You've not come in for your flu jab." And I went, "Oh, I'm not free for..." She could get in the car now and drive round now. I was like, oh, all right, then. So I just got in the car, drove round to the doctor's, forgot my coat, it was pouring down with rain, and I walked in, she went, "Well, you're stupid, aren't you? It's pouring down with rain. You're having a flu jab." Yeah, exactly. So, right, 5 metres that have just been bought while I was talking about the flu jab there. And then Lizzie, the nurse, came through, and she's like, "Hello, what are you doing here? You're not on my list." And I went, "Oh, and at our doctors now we have this thing where you don't go to reception to check in anymore. It's like when I was in Twickenham, you go to a big screen and you put your name in, your date of birth, so you have to do that, so people can't see your date of birth and everything." And then I checked in, and it said, "You have not got an appointment." And I was like... So I went to the reception, I went, "Tracy said I had to come," and Tracy said, "I've already checked you in, John." That's the service I get in my doctors. So then Lizzie jabbed me. But do you know the new jabs? I won't describe it how I described Tanner earlier. When they give you the jab, they put it in, they put that thing in, then it goes... Like that's at the end, it's like a puff of air comes out afterwards. And apparently it stops you bleeding. I know. Anyway, I love this. I love this, look. Isn't that lovely? That right, and I need to warn you, there's only 3.5 metres of that one. And it's not being reordered. I love that. I think that would make a gorgeous skirt, that one. Lightweight summer skirt, that one. Or you could make it a winter skirt and line it. But you like what, Hannah? She likes these colours. Yeah. OK, that was a... Now, the other thing I've got to ask you very quickly, nothing to do with fabrics. A video, you know a video, Coronation Street and EastEnders and Jeremy Kyle and Escape to the Country and... Homes... No, not Homes and Hands. OK. Anyway, I haven't watched Coronation Street. Up to date on EastEnders, but I've not watched Coronation Street. And I've got about 30 hours of it. No more, it must be more than that now. Oh, has that happened? Oh, I nearly tuned in. And then I thought, should I just... But then there's all these things about, oh, Rita's fabulous at the moment, even though she's going through trouble, this, that, and the other. And I can't be bothered. I don't know whether I should just start watching it and just forget about the last month, or should I go back and watch the whole of the last month? Oh, this is wide. This is 60 inches wide, this one. No, I've not had cold turkey. That's the thing. This is called Vice Versa, I think, this one, isn't it? Now, it's called denim, but it's a denim print. It's not heavy like denim. It's just called a denim print. It's £11.45 for half a metre. You're seeing a metre's worth there. But it is 60 inches wide. Let me just show you again. Look. 60 inches wide, that one. £11.45. It's a lovely feel to it. There's only 7 metres of that. There's only 7 metres of that one. And remember, it's a directional fabric. Those arrows have definitely got a direct... Well, they're going across the fabric. Look, I'll show you. This is across the fabric, look. The arrows are going across the fabric. So don't try... Unless you want to make alternate panels, but if you're going to make something panelled, just remember that. But it is 6 inches wide, so that's good. There you go, Jerry. Thank you. Oh, now this, I love this. Now, are we getting this again? Scandi Hearts. Right. We've approached the suppliers to see if we can get this again. As yet, we don't have a reply, but we want more of this. We want more of this. So I'm not saying this is a never, ever, ever again, because I love it. I think we should get this for Christmas, really, myself, personally. Scandi 4, grey hearts. Well, no, Scandi 4, grey hearts on white background. Well, there's not 4 hearts in there, is there? £5.95 for half a metre. Now, that's lovely. That's like a fine, very fine cotton weight, that one. £5.95. Love it. You love that one as well. Well, as I say, we are trying to get that one again. I'm just being honest with you now. I could be saying, this is the end, but I'm not. I'm just telling you the truth. We are hoping to get that in again, but there is no guarantee. Nothing's 100%. Right, this fabric. OK. This has only ever been on in its launch. We're not reordering it because we can't. Not because we don't want to. So it's only ever been on once. We have it in other colourways. We had it in other colourways. But isn't it lovely? Isn't that gorgeous? Where's the hedgehogs? I can see a hedgehog. Right now, I have to tell you, driving out of my village today, went through the next village, and then before I hit the main road, there was a whole family of hedgehogs on the road. I had to stop, and they didn't move, so I then had to veer round, because they were crossing the road, right? Then they got frightened when they heard me come in, so I had to veer round all the hedgehogs. It's lucky there was nothing behind me, that's all. Hello, John. We used to watch the omnibus edition when we missed Lost to Coronation Street, but not sure if that's still on. Yeah, but it still means I've still got it on tape. I've still got it on video, or whatever it is I've got. I have to watch it. Oh, what other things have got in my life to do? Well, I'm only in here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday this week. And I have to be in bed by 8 o'clock, don't I? 8:30. That's lovely. I love that one. Love the leaves on the trees. Less than 5 metres, that one, and we're never getting it again. Never getting that one again. Right, this, we must be getting this again, surely. Needle cord. Now, it's very, very fine needle cord, this one. You need what's that thing called? You know what I mean. OK, until we reorder this, we've only got half a metre of this left. Same as this, that's all we've got left in the warehouse. That's it. I love that. Put that away, Jay, because that'll sell. Now we've got it in the bright pink, fuchsia pink. We are going to try and reorder this one as well. Just telling you. How much of this one have I got? OK. So I've got a few more metres of this one. This is the fuchsia pink one. Looks very red. Oh, actually, no, on that telly it looks bright pink. And on that telly it looks a bit red, but it's fuchsia pink. It's not that pink. It's not cyclamen pink there. That's it. Whatever was on the little screen. There you go. That's it. £4.95, that half a metre. It's gorgeous. Love that. Love needle cord. It's very, very, very fine needle cord. Don't be thinking of making a nice, sturdy cord skirt out of that one, because it's very fine. It has a lovely fall to that one. Thank you. Now, this, right? I've never seen this. I've never, ever seen this. Yeah, this is satinised cotton, right? Hand wash at 30 degrees. Do not put it in the tumble dryer. Do not machine wash it. It's got... Because Hannah said, how can this be cotton when it feels different to everything else? It has got the most beautiful... Oh, there, it says satin. Cotton satin print. It's a cotton satin, this one. It's beautiful. It's so slinky and soft. And would make a fabulous... How much have I got? Oh, no, you won't make it. Oh, no, you won't get a kimono out of it. I've only got a couple of metres of that. Only got a couple of metres of that. If you want that... Oh, do you know what? Do you know what, Hannah? You should get this and make cushions for your bedroom. It's so lovely and soft and gorgeous. OK, nice. That's going to go. That's going to go. Right, now, oh, I know what else we have to ask you today. Hannah's not boyfriend, right? She's cooking him a dinner. Is it tonight or tomorrow night? What should she make him, right? She's done him steak already for one meal. Jay suggested spaghetti bolognese, but Hannah, when she tries to eat spaghetti bolognese, will go all over his wall. She's cooking at his house, all over his wallpaper and everything like that. Then Jay said smoked salmon. She went, well, I don't like salmon. I'm not doing salmon. So what should she do to make an impression that's not too difficult? It has to be easy. She's in a bit of a hurry, and she wants to make a good impression. There you go, chicken and rice. She doesn't like chicken and rice. OK? Sweetheart Twilight fabric from the Blue Sky range. Are we ordering this again? No, that's not being ordered again. So when this is gone, it's gone. No. No, well, how many have I said it? I've said it about 4 times, haven't I, that we are ordering it. That's it. £5.95, this one. Let me hold it up for you. Let me hold this one up. Look. Just so you know, the lovely one that I said, the foxes in the woods, sold out. So I've got a little pile over there of all the sold out ones already. This is nice, isn't it? Right, brown gerbera is also sold out. You see, I did try and warn you. So the brown gerbera is sold out. Still got the blue and white gerbera, still a little bit available of that, but no brown. And the Kaffe Fassett embroidered flowers, that's sold out as well. Was there another one? No? Right. And the satinised cotton and the purple corduroy, they've both sold out as well. You got the satinised cotton in there as well, Joe? Good boy. Right, now, same fabric as that, but in the blue. This is nice. I like the blue one best, actually. Now, do you know what? These... No, they're not. I was going to take that convolulus, but they're not, are they? Yeah. This is heart vines, isn't it? In azura. £5.95. Not ordering it again, remember? Not ordering it again. I will recap. Oh, blimey, look at the time. I will try and recap at the end, don't worry, of the ones I have got left. Oh, Sheila, your messages always come through as Mrs. They don't say a name on them. Good morning, John. You warm up this very cold morning. I can't tell you how cold it is in here, Sheila. 2 degrees? It's 2 degrees in the borders. Gloves on, walking the dog, freezing. You are our favourite. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Oh, Louise has got a lovely idea. Hannah, do an indoor picnic with breads, pâtés and meats. Nice bottle of wine on a rug in the front room. He already thinks she's crazy, but he's still around. I can't tell you how good-looking he is, you know. He's really good-looking. I know, I was shocked. I said, oh, show us a picture. And she went, oh, I haven't got a really good picture of him. And I'm thinking, oh, he's going to be a right old munter. And then she showed me the picture. Oh, am I allowed to say that? And then she said, she showed me a picture. I was like, show me another. And she went, oh, he doesn't like this one because he doesn't like that coat. And I'm like, flipping heck, Hannah, what model school have you picked him up from? Anyway, I think that's Louise, I think that's a brilliant idea. I think that's a really, really good idea. And you could sing that, put a blanket on the ground. Who sang that? You know, the kind of Nashville song. Lay the blanket on the ground. We took a blanket from the bedroom and we'll go swinging. Well, no, that's not swinging. Anyway, that song. No, I don't mean singing at all. I'll do this. I love this. I love this. What's the song? What's the song I'm thinking of? Yeah, there was the flu jab. I'm sorry, it's the flu jab. Take a blanket. Emmylou Harris or somebody like that, isn't it? You know who I mean. They're all going, I don't know what you're talking about, John. Anyway, I'll move on. I love this. Love this. We're not reordering this one. This is Daisy Baltic Fabrics from Blue Sky. I think, Louise, I think that's a brilliant idea. Has he got a nice carpet in his lounge? Has he got wooden floors or carpet? Oh, he's got carpet in the lounge right then. Jean says cottage pie. Oh, she says cottage pie, Hannah. Men love it. Quick and easy. See you Friday, John. I'll hunt you down. Oh, Jean. Yes, all right then. Sorry. What's the matter? Yeah? That's where you've been going wrong. You've not been making cottage pie. And when is it you're doing it? Oh, tonight? Oh, I was going to say, make it. Put it in the freezer. It's even easier then, isn't it? I said, just go to one of those... no, not a takeaway. I said go to, like, food hall, and you can get... well, I didn't say this. I said you get some... Take him to a food hall, because there's a new one opening near Hannah. Well, it opened yesterday. We just looked at the website, and it's closed now till next Tuesday, so we're not quite sure what's going on there. And let him choose. That's what I said. And then, was it you said, oh, you can get a lovely £10 dinner for two, £10. Old stingy old Jay there. Now, this is very subtle. I don't know if you'll see this on your telly. It's gorgeous. It's really, really subtle. Love. Oh, yeah, there you go. It's called Midnight Bloom Gold Now from Blue Sky. £5.95. We're never ordering it again. Now, there's less than 10 metres. And do you know why? I think... I thought this would have sold out when we first got it, because in real life it's so beautiful and so subtle. And I just think it's not a telly-friendly. It's not very television-friendly, is it, really? But I do love it. Less than 10 metres of that left, though. And we're not ordering any more. Stir-fry, no, Andrew and Hilary, that's not very romantic. And because you've seen the way Hannah's coordination's not good, half it'll end up on the floor. Right, this is gorgeous. It's like a blue sprig fabric. Windswept, that's what it's called. Windswept, this one. Again? No, you can't do fish... What you can do is get fish finger sandwiches and get them takeaway in the... Because you had that for your lunch yesterday in the cafe, didn't you? Windswept, sky's the limit. I love this. Now, didn't we have a sprig fabric like this yesterday? Not this one. Yes. Different range completely. We had a sprig one like that, didn't we? Anyway, £5.95. Never being ordered again. And have I got much this? Billy Joe Spears sang that song. Thank you, Louise. Oh, you're all right. There's 10 metres of that. It's 10 metres of that. Yes, exactly. See, 10 metres is a lot in Miss It, Miss Out, isn't it? John, I love you. You make me laugh so much. That's from Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. I just think it's the flu jab that's doing it today. Right. Now, I have to say, I can't remember ever seeing this before. You've seen it, have you? Which range is this from, then? No, I've never seen this, I don't think. It's called Trinket Favourites. Oh, fabric. Favourites fabric. How'd you get those two muddled up? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Two-tone leaf on beige. I love it. Did it come in other colours? There's a question. She's gone all quiet. I can honestly... I don't think I've ever seen that before. I love it. It's beautiful fabric, though. Do you know who'd love this? Joy. Joy to the world. She'd love this. Because she loves all that traditional patchworking colours and patterns, doesn't she? What, little Paul? Paul, Corrie's been very slow recently. Suggests watching from last Friday only. Oh, thank you, Paul. But so what I need is somebody to do me like a synopsis in like 5 sentences where we go, Rita's gone a bit potty, Adam's done this, Ken's done this, just to get me up to... Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll watch last Friday. What day does it say? I'll watch last Fridays onwards, and if there's anything I don't understand, I can always... I won't delete all the others. Oh, OK. Last night, apparently, there was a really weird bit that Hannah did. She didn't understand where... But then, mind you, this is the woman who's going to marry the actor who plays Cush in her dreams, not in real life. And she said, why is he in hospital? And I was like, Hannah, if... She missed one episode and she wondered why I was in hospital. Right, I love this fabric. It's nicer ironed, though, isn't it, Jay, this one? Oh. Jay's just arranging it on the desk. It's not being reordered. We've got in some of our fat quarter range and fat eighth range and everything like that. But I've only got 3 metres of it left in this fabric. And, oh, now it's down to 2.5. Somebody's just bought half a metre. And we're not getting it again. It's lovely. I think it's gorgeous, that one. In fact, I launched this one, didn't I? This is which range is Harvest? This is the newest range, Harvest. This is the Jay. This is the newest range. Jay just went like this. Oh, what? Like, being sent off to get something. Oh, I love that. Not Harvester. Get back here. You can't get to Harvester. Other. Serve yourself. I don't know what Harvester is. I just passed one. There's one near Jewellery Maker, isn't there, on that roundabout, Jewellery Maker. It's always busy. They do breakfasts as well. Michelle. Oh, blimey, Michelle. No, Michelle, she wouldn't even know what this is. And I wouldn't know. I didn't know that cods had loins either. Cod loin wrapped in pancetta on roasted tomatoes with salad. Quick and easy. Right. Michael, who's sitting down, who shouldn't be sitting down, is nodding his head. He's nodding his head like this, going like this. Yes, I agree with that one. So that'd be rubbish for me because I'm vegetarian and I don't eat fish. But cod loin, I'm presuming that's a piece of fish. Pancetta, that's ham, isn't it? I could do roasted tomatoes. That's easy. You just put them in the oven, don't you? Do you know the best way to this is my thing, make tomato soup? Just put loads of tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, in a bowl with olive oil and salt and put them in the oven for 40 minutes. Ooh, then blend it. It's delicious. Right. This, I can't believe we're not getting this any... Oh, no, we might be. Hang on. We're not getting this again. This is Fish Frenzy. There'll be other ones, but we're not getting fish. This is... Well, you could use it as it is, but this is the fabric we sell with the colouring ink crayons that I had yesterday, felt pens that I had yesterday. £8.45 for half a metre. I love this, one of my favourites as well, this one. We're not getting Fish Frenzy in again. This is the white background Fish Frenzy. £8.45. It doesn't look much when it's black and white like that. Wait, I was going to say, I know I've coloured that one in somewhere. Forget time. Oh, no, Jay's gone off to Mike Lucy. Now, this next one's from the Botanica range, which is also one of our new range. I love it. Now, I think it's quite autumnal. Oh, it's all right. No, you didn't. Yeah. Blackberries. Look. I'll put my hand in so you can see the size of the... She likes the shadow. Shadowy leaves there. £5.95 for half a metre. Not being reordered. I said I'm going to do a roundup. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do a roundup at this rate. Yeah, we had a bit of an issue with the graphics at the beginning, didn't we? But we're all right. We're all right. There's no rush. Right, now this is the canvas look fabric that Margaret made her bag out of. Again, it's wide. I've only got 5 metres left, but it is very, very wide. It's beautiful, isn't it? £8.95 for half a metre. Arborescent, that means trees, doesn't it? Yeah. Arboreum, is that to do with trees, arboreums? Anyway, arborescent seasons. So it's the trees through the different seasons. I presume that's what it means. £8.95 for half a metre. It's lovely, isn't it? Now, Hannah, have you got the compositions there? Is it 100% cotton, this one, or is this the mix one? We'll just have a look, and we'll just have a look for you. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's cotton. It's 100% cotton. Some of them are a cotton polyester mix. That one's just... Oh, I bet it says on there. It's because it's art gallery, isn't it? Oh, yeah, 100% premium cotton. I could have just looked there, couldn't I? Yeah. There you go. Right, stripes. Now, this will be reordered, I'm sure, yeah. If we can get this one, we'll be reordering this one as a stock. But at the moment... Ooh, now, it might make your eyes go a bit funny. Not in real life, but on the telly. Oh, no, it's all right. There's 2 meters of that if you want it. We are going to... Oh, it's only £3.95 for half a metre. We are going to try and get more, but as I say, there's no guarantee in anything, is there? We are trying to get more of that one. Linen look, it's not linen, it's got no linen in it. Linen look, cotton pink striped fabric. And the pink is like a deep raspberry salmon-y pink on that one. Next one. Thank you. Now, this, we're definitely ordering this again. This is just pink gingham. I don't even know why it's in this show, because we'll always have this, won't we, with the different ginghams. Pink gingham, £4.95 for half a metre, 100% cotton. The only thing I'll say about this is it's printed, so you can't use the gingham. When you got a woven gingham, you can use the gingham to cut straight lines. You can't on this one, because it's printed on the top. £4.95, half a metre. Fabulous. Right, now this, I'm surprised. Now, we're not having this again, are we? Now, this is that linen look fabric again. It's beach huts in a row, it's called. You could spend hours fussy cutting that, couldn't you? £4.95 for half a metre. Linen look beach huts in lines. Say what it is, you know. It's nice, isn't it? That, and what you're seeing on the table there... Oh, this is the mix. This is the mix. I told you some were mixed. Now, this is 80% cotton, 20% polyester. £4.95 for half a metre. That's half a metre. That's what you get for your half metre there. £4.95. It's wider. It's wider. And they go across the fabric, obviously. Thank you, Jane. Right, now this, PU pleather, this, we'll get this again, if we can. There's only 5 metres of this duck egg blue, isn't it? Yeah, duck egg blue. There's only 5 metres of it at the moment. Ooh, look. It is, there's no leather. It's 50% PU, 50% viscose. The backing is like a soft viscose backing there. Works so well for bags and things like that. I'll tell you what used a lot. Amanda Wyatt loves that. Wow, right. Right, quickly, I've got to get a move on, haven't I? I've only got a few minutes left. Butterflies. From the Japanese garden range. Oh, sold out. Sorry, Jay, sold out. Japanese garden range in red. It's not red. It's more like a brick terracotta colour. Nice as a blender for your quilt, this one, isn't it? I've never seen this. Hannah hasn't seen it much. I've never seen it. Japanese garden, blossom white on red fabric. It's not red. It's like an orange terracotta-y brick colour. £5.95 for half a metre. Oh, now Patricia sent in a suggestion as well. Hang on. It's apparently, before it's even arrived, Hannah's saying it's too posh for her. I haven't got it yet, though. OK. Then I've got, eggs, chips and beans. That's a way to win a heart, isn't it, that one? This is Japanese. I'll look at it in a minute, Margaret. I've just got to do this one first. Japanese garden. £5.95 for half a metre. Blummin' heck. Crab stuffed portobello mushrooms. Salad and warm crusty bread. It never came on my screen. That'd be no good for me because I can't do mushrooms and I don't do fish. You can buy that from Marks and Spencer's, I'm sure. Right, now this will be reordered if we can. It's so popular. We hope we can reorder this one. This is poppies, large poppies on black. Large poppies. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look. Love it, love it, love it. Always a favourite, and it's only... I think they've priced this wrong. I think they've priced this wrong. £3.55 for half a metre. There's only 5 metres of it, mind you. 5... Oh, I've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Sylvia... Hope you... It's here, yes, I'm here. It's here, Sylvia. Should I hope you get to poppies? Yeah, I'm here, Sylvia. Are you ordering it? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Love that one. Love that one. Sylvia, I think Sylvia was worried that we were going to run out of time and not get to the poppies. Fine. Lovely. Then I've got this. This is the black canvas, black cotton canvas. I'll open it all the way out so you can see. There's not really much to see. It's black, it's cotton, and it's canvas. But it's only £3.65 half a metre. We are going to plan to get some more in if we can. And how much have we got in stock? Oh, it's only 2.5 metres if you want that. Hopefully it'll be back in stock soon. Hopefully it'll be back in stock. Right, that you've seen everything now. There's a huge pile over there of things that have all sold out. So, I'll give that one back to Jay. And then I'll go to... Oh, I've got 2 here. Which one would you like first? Gerbera, blue... Now, remember, the brown Gerbera is sold out. This is the blue and white Gerbera. It's Kaffe Fassett. These are the only 2 caves from today's show I've got left now in Miss It, Miss Out. So there's this one, which is the blue and white Gerbera. £6.95 for half a metre. Oh, but there's only 2 metres of it left. And we're not ordering it again. We're not ordering it again if you want that. There's only 2 metres left. OK. And then I've got the Kaffe raked fabric coming next. What we might have to do is just turn that heat off when Lucy gets in, because she likes it quite cold. It's cold-blooded, you see. Poikiothermic. Did you know that? That's what cold-blooded animals are called. Poikiothermic and... Was it hermiothermic? Anyway, I know poikiothermic is cold-blooded animals. Love this. Love, love, love. There's only 3 metres left now. There's only 3, and we're not reordering it. This is the blue raked fabric by Kaffe. I think it's so dramatic, and yet it's so simple, isn't it? That'll have been a doodle, won't it, in a pad one day when he was sitting on the beach. £6.95 for half a metre. That'll go very quickly. If you are watching later, I do apologise. Yeah, and then I've got 2 more to quickly show you. The canvas that Margaret used. Was it Margaret that made the bag? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Do you know what would look lovely out of that as well? Like a window cushion. Do you know, like a... Or a bolster. In fact, we've got a bolster somewhere underneath here we made. It's not made of this, though, is it? But in these colourways. £8.95. £8.95 for half a metre, but it's very, very wide. I'm just going to double-check, because I thought it was 150 wide, but Hannah's just said to me it's only 135, so I need to just double-check. Oh, excuse me. It's 150 wide. I knew it was. So it's 150, which is 60 inches wide. Nice, isn't it? Lovely. Oh, it's 2.5 metres of that left. Only 2.5 metres of that left. And then I've got one more to show you before I go. Oh, Hannah might want to squeeze another one in. That's what she says about puddings, isn't it? Oh, I could just squeeze a pudding in. Yeah, she's getting another one to squeeze in. But anyway, I love this. Now, this is Tilda, brand new collection, Harvest collection, isn't it? £7.95. We're not ordering it again. I don't understand that either. And how much is there left? 2 metres, that's all I've got left of that. If you want that, get on that phone line straight away, put it on your basket straight away. Not reordering that one. Frou Frou, which we're not reordering. Was that the first one? OK. The purple one. Let's be quick. Oh, sorry. One job. Only got 2 metres this one left, the Helen Mirren one. At the beginning, there was enough to make 2 dresses at the beginning, I said, wasn't there? Now there's 2 metres left. Never being ordered again. £9.95. It's gorgeous, and the fabric is so soft and luscious. It's gorgeous. Colour 8, Frou Frou Fleury. £9.95. OK? Right, and then now... Thank you, Jane. Something fell off then, didn't it? Anyway, don't go anywhere. In 3 minutes' time, Lucy will be here. Now, she's not going to make the whole cushion. She's just going to show you how to make a cathedral. This is called the Cathedral Window. We've got kits to make the cushion, bundles to make the cushions. We've got kits to make this, both the same as that and with a blue and turquoise background. I'll show you when we come back after the break. Last time we had these, they sold out within minutes. So go and get your cup of tea, be back here in 3 minutes, and make sure you get yours.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love.
So I'm going to be showing you how to do a ladder stitch. Now this is a great stitch when you want to sew something up and create an invisible stitch. But first of all, I'm just going to use the example of something like a pincushion, but I need to bring these 2 edges together using the invisible stitch, which is known as the ladder stitch. So first of all, I'm going to take my needle up through the fold. So I'm going to be concealing the knot in the thread. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my needle in through the fold of the fabric and come out. So you can see that I'm on the actual fold there, so obviously there's the raw edges are inside my pincushion. I'm going to take that through. Now I'm going to go to the opposite side and repeat that stitch, so I want to make sure that this is parallel. So I'm going to come in through that fold and come out. So again, I'm making these stitches really big so you can see what I'm doing. So you can see how I'm going across the whole of the fabric. If I just keep doing a few stitches. So as you can see, we have the ladder stitch there going across the 2 pieces of fabric. So when I pull my thread, you can see that almost makes those stitches invisible.
On Saturday the 23rd of September, Jo Carter joins us for a dazzling quilt-making demonstration that'll help you create a masterpiece in just 1 weekend. This stunning Kaffe Fassett quilt is surprisingly easy to make and is ideal for beginners or experienced quilters looking for a quick project. You'll make massive savings on this kit, which contains so much gorgeous Kaffe Fassett fabric that you'll have plenty left over for other projects. With that in mind, the kit comes with a free copy of Kaffe's brilliant little patchwork cushions and pillows, which is packed with ideas and inspiration. So give your home an injection of colour this autumn and create a future family heirloom that'll be cherished for generations. That's Saturday the 23rd of September at 9 AM, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
That'd be our Derek doing that. He's doing Friday and Saturday, because I'm in Monday to Thursday, sewing bee on Friday, Saturday off, Sunday, I'm back in on Sunday and Monday. So. Now, I need to tell you, last time we did this bundle, this cushion, Jo Avery did it when she was in, right? It sold out within minutes. The kit sold out within minutes. So, today, in the show today, we've got kits for this cushion, and we've also got kits for... Have we got a picture of the quilt there, please? We've also got kits for the... Now, the kit there, exactly as you're seeing there, it's that sunshine, that's Kaffe Fassett sunshine with grey and red. There's red around the border. You can't see it on that picture. We've also got it in Kaffe Fassett shade, but in a blue background with a turquoisey jade border. It's gorgeous. I'll show it to you in a second. What I do need to warn you is, last time, they sold out in minutes. So I'll go through them now, and I'll show you the charm packs and everything that comes with them. But if you want them, and I'm not adding undue pressure, I promise you. I'm just saying we had so many people last time missing out. Sarah bought them last time, and I'll show you the pictures later of the cushions that she made out of it. So let's do the cushion kit first of all, right? Right. Now, obviously on that one, it was... Can you remember what collection that was? The Circus collection, right? We haven't got the Circus collection. We've got the Harvest collection. So, and this fabric is more cream than that one. That's more like an ivory vanilla colour. This is definitely cream because it goes much better with the Harvest charm pack. Now, so you get 1.5 meters of fabric, and you get the Harvest charm pack, and you get the instructions in how to do it, which are just here. Now, what's lovely about the... let me just explain about the instructions, because it says on here, Cathedral Window quilt, right? So it's the details for the quilt, but look on the chair on that picture there. There's the cushion as well, you see. So the instructions for both of them are in here. The instructions for both of them are there. Right, OK. So that's the first cushion kit. So that is, let's see it on the still, £31.45. Oh, and you get the thread as well. I'm holding the thread in my hand. Now, you'll see Lucy using this charm pack, so I'm not going... That's right, isn't it? So I'm not going to open this charm pack because you'll see Lucy using that charm pack. Then the next one, Hannah, Sunshine, Kaffe Sunshine, right? So this one, you get this gorgeous Vienna orange. The thread, the charm pack, and you'll have loads of charm pack left over, I promise you. £36.45. Now, that's enough to make the cushion. These are the cushion packs, right? These are the cushion bundles here. So instructions, charm pack, 1.5 meters of fabric, thread, £36.45. You'll have loads of fabric left over. There's the still on that one. Now, I will be opening that Sunshine charm pack in a moment, but in the other size, just so you can see it. Now, this one here is very, very, very limited. You get the gorgeous blue fabric as the background. You get the blue thread. You get the instructions. Then you get this Amy Butler charm pack with it. Now, this is very limited, this one. I've got one here. That's the still. I'll show you what comes in the charm... Because in the charm pack, I'll show you in a minute when you've seen the still, the fabrics that come in the charm packs. I would, if you're putting this in your basket, I would check out straight away. Don't even question it, because putting it in your basket doesn't guarantee that you've got it. Putting it in your basket is just putting it to one side, showing your interest. It's only... And they're flying out. They're absolutely flying out. And it's very, very limited. This is the charm pack, see? Aren't they gorgeous? The colours, the fabrics. OK, right, I'm going to take it out now, because more people have got that in their baskets than we've actually got in stock. So please check out your basket. I'm going to put that away. Right, 2 already. There's 2 left already. That's all. There's only 2 left of that already. So that's the cushion. So I'll put that there, and I'll put that there. Now, the 2 quilts... Right. The 2 quilts, the one that's on the wall, it's got a grey background. There it is. It's got the red binding, which you can't see on that picture. I'll show you in a minute. And then that's the Kaffe Fassett Sunshine. Right, now, they call it a charm pack. It's not. It's a layer cake. Let me show you the kit. So what do you get here? You get the grey fabric that you need for the background. You get the red fabric that you need for the border, which you haven't seen yet on the picture, because the picture's not got the border on it, has it? Anyway... so you get the red fabric, you get 6 meters of fabric in total. You get the thread, the grey thread that you need, and then look at this. You get this. Now, they've called it a charm pack. You'll have so much of this fabric left over. Now, this is the Sunshine, remember? This is Sunshine. I'm I'm taking my time because what happened the other day is I didn't show you through the charm packs. And I got over there and they sold out. People were like saying, well, I was waiting to see the charm pack before I bought it, so I'm taking my time. We are going to Lucy, and Lucy will have enough time to show you all of this. I just want you to... Now, remember, in the instructions, you've got the instructions for both the quilt and the cushion, but you're going to have left... If you made both, you'd still have leftover fabric from your charm pack, your layer cake. Have a look at these. Look at this. Look. They're just exquisite, the fabric. Some of them you get two, you see. Just beautiful. There's the dancing ladies. There's the bunting. Two of those. Dot. Look at this. That's the backing. Remember we did that cave quilt? Oh, are they convolulus? Are they morning glories? They're morning glories, aren't they? Multicoloured, Look, and they're the birds. I love the birds on the different colours. There's the dancing lady. Oh, you see her knickers there. We love her. Pebbles, disco pebbles. Look at those seashells, aren't they? Just gorgeous. I go on and on and on and on and on and on. You get so much for your money in here. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. You're going to have so much left over. I promise I'll go over to Lucy in a second and she will start. They are, look at those. The Sands of Time. Hannah loves that one. Snails. Oh, yeah, the Mermaid's fans. I didn't see that one. Maybe I skimmed past that one. Anyway, I must get on. So that one is that kit. So it's grey, red, and the layer cake there. There's the still of that one. I'm just looking how many fabrics you get in there. 42 10-inch pieces of fabric you get in there. 42 of them. You'll have loads left over. OK, then, so that's the sunshine. We've also got it in shade. Now, I love this because this is going to look stunning because the background is blue, right? And then you've got that lovely jade kingfisher border. You get your thread, you get your instructions, and then you get the shade. Go to the still. There it is. There it is. Go to the shade. You've got the shade layer cake on this one. OK, have a look at this. Let me do it this way. I'll do it this way. Beautiful. This is the shade. Now, some of the same designs, but different colourway. These are more blues and greens and yellows. I love them. Look, you see the blues and greens in there and the purples. That's like a really gorgeous period design, that one, isn't it? Now, I didn't see that in the coloured ones there, but there's the birds. Look, you see, now look at that, you see. We saw that's in a completely different colourway, and it's the convolulus. Cabbage, can say that one. Zigzag spots. That's the sea one again. Completely different. Looks completely different in the blues and the greens, doesn't it? There's the blue dancing ladies. They're gorgeous. Aren't they just stunning, those fabrics? So for £94.45, you get 42... Oh, look, that's the one that was the backing. Remember that quilt Natasha did? Beautiful. Oh, there's the one you're thinking of, Hannah. Mermaids Wear to a Disco. That's what she thinks that one is. I mean, you just keep going on and on. Obviously, if you want to see the fabrics again, let me know, because I will go through them again. Right, so that's that one. I'll get Jay to tidy that one up one away. I just need to point this one out again. The Harvest one with the cream. This is the one that you're going to see Lucy demonstrating with now, and we'll go through some of the fabrics with Lucy in a second that you get in here. Half the stock's gone already and checked out, not just put in basket. Half the stock has gone and been checked out already. Now, it's a bit different to the one I've got on the desk over there, because this is Tilda Harvest, her newest range. That was Tilda Circus there. Right, let's have a look at Sarah or Sarah. We must find out if she's called Sarah or Sarah. We don't know how to pronounce it, Sarah or Sarah, I'm afraid. They're the ones she made from the last time. She used the Tilda Circus fabric. Now, look, she's just used all the greens, hasn't she, there? That's lovely. And she really, really enjoyed making them. All right, back to us.
Hello.
We're going for lunch today.
We are.
And we've got lots to do for tomorrow, because I've got a show to prep for tomorrow. You've got a show to prep for tomorrow. And we've got our Facebook Live at past for 15 minutes, remember? Right, no, she's not in that.
No.
Slacking off.
I just pop on. Go, hello.
There's no time for you to pop on.
No, I won't.
Well, I've got to be nice.
Be nice.
Be nice. OK, where do we start with this?
I just want to say those were beautiful. And I love how she'd arranged the fabric.
Oh, what Sarah said?
Yeah, she'd done it in, like, strips. It looked really beautiful.
Oh, let's have another look. What do you mean she done it?
So she's done it, like, look, like that. That's really clever. I think they're beautiful.
Oh, apparently Hannah was trying to tell me that, but she couldn't get the words out.
Well, there you go. I said it for her.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
oh, lovely. Thank you, Sarah. Of course, if you've got any pictures, you can just email them in. But let's get on. Let's start, shall we? So, what are you doing, Jay?
Sneaky.
Okay.
So Jo Avery did a wonderful demonstration.
Yes.
Where she showed making the cathedral windows, and she did it all on the machine. So today I thought I'll do something a bit different. I'm going to show how to do it by hand. I'm going to do a little bit on the machine.
Yeah, of course.
But the majority of it I'm going to do by hand.
But also, it's a special... It's not like a normal... You're not just sewing squares together. It's not like a normal patchwork, is it?
No, it's very
different. There are things to watch. Now, what we should do is we should get the date that Jo Avery did it for YouTube, for the YouTube. I'll get Hannah to do that now. Yes. Hannah, get the date that Jo Avery did it on YouTube, so you can go and look at there as well as your demo. I'm not saying your demonstration won't be good enough, but it's different. It's different.
Yeah, absolutely.
So watch them both to find out which one you like to do best.
Somewhere around 19th of July, off the top of my head, but...
Oh,
somewhere around
the 19th of July. Yeah. But Hannah will get us the proper date and the time in a minute.
Yes. So I'm using the same measurements that Jo used. So these are the measurements for the cushion.
In the instructions?
Yes.
So these ones for the cushion? Because they're smaller, obviously, than those.
Yes, they're smaller. You need the layer cake for the quilt. Yeah. Well, I'm very tempted to do the shade one. I agree with you.
I just think the blue and the turquoise... I mean, I love the grey and the red. Nothing gets the grey. That's got a red trim around the edge, that one,
it's stunning. Yeah,
but that one would be a navy blue background with the jade round the outside. Would be gorgeous, wouldn't it?
I really like that.
OK.
So,
that's the one across the bottom, sorry, the one across the bottom there, £94.45. And the cushion that we're working on now is the £31.45. But I need to warn you that this harvest one, half of them have gone and been checked out already. And there were loads of them. Right.
OK.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. So we're using the cream solid fabric for the background bit of this one.
Yeah.
So you're going to cut your squares at around 10 inches or a little bit bigger. You don't have to be that precise with it. What you do need to be precise with is your template, which I've just cut out of like a thick paper.
Right.
And that's a 9-inch square.
Right.
OK?
That's written in the instructions.
Yes, it's all in the instructions. Right. So that's your starting point.
Right.
And then you cut as many as you are going to
OK, so if
make.
we're doing... I'm going to have to bring the cushion back into shot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Is that right?
Yeah, and you've got those as well.
Oh, I didn't... Oh, right, OK.
Yeah, so it's a few more than that.
OK.
I can't remember off the top of my head. But you can... I mean, you can do it to whatever size you want. You've got enough fabric in there to make it...
Well, I was going to say, you can have loads of the charm pack left on fab. And it's 1.5 metres of fabric, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Right, OK, so you've got your 9-inch... template, and then you've cut your fabric out a little bit bigger.
A bit bigger than that. And again, you don't need to be precise. I'm going to do some folding and pressing.
Oh, OK.
So
can I just say that Deirdre's watching. She's watching from her hospital bed, and she's missing doing sewing.
Oh,
Get better soon, Deirdre.
Get better soon.
Right, I'll get the finished size of the quilt for you in a second. Are you going to see this, or do you need me to move the cushion? I'll move all of this. There we go. Right, so this is important to watch. So I'll stay quiet for a second, then I'll measure the quilt for you.
So there's quite a lot of folding in the beginning, and the folding and the prep is really important because that's what's going to give you a neat finish ultimately, OK? So I've just got the template placed on top of the square of fabric, and then I'm just going to be folding around the edges. So if you're at home, you can use a lot of steam. That'll help
You could have had steam if you
keep
wanted.
those edges. I thought we weren't allowed steam.
No, well, Jennifer had steam yesterday.
Oh, did you? And then a little trick that I do is to just put a little bit of glue in the corner. So just a little blob of glue on the fabric where it's going to be folded over.
The glue pen going across the bottom there.
And that means that it's going to keep that corner nice and secure. So when you come to do the next bit, you're not having to hold it, you know, in place, because the iron doesn't really, you know, you just...
Brand new iron today.
Really.
Oh, somebody's put water in it.
Yeah. And then again, just a blob in the corner and just fold that up. So I'm just folding and pressing.
So you can press that glue as well then?
Yeah, it's fine. Won't do any harm. I'm only using a tiny little bit. And the glue, even though it's blue, it does disappear.
Yeah.
And I'll do that corner as well.
Just for the question about the quilt, it's 36 inches by 36 inches, the quilt behind me. Yeah. It's definitely square.
It's a nice size for a wall hanging.
It's lovely for a wall hanging, isn't it? But then, you've got, how much fabric? You've got 6 metres of fabric. I wonder if you can make it a bit bigger. No, they must have cut it to make that one, mustn't they?
Yeah. So once that's folded, that's just going to keep the raw edges out of the way. So once we've done that, and we've got those corners, I'm just going to fold it in half.
All these instructions, all these are in the instructions, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And I want to just make sure that these corners here aren't tucked in. You know, that's nice and straight along there. Yeah. Just lined up that top edge, made sure there's no folds on the bottom, and give that a press. And then I'm going to open it out and I'm going to press it the other way. And this is just giving us creases so we know where to fold in the next stage.
Right. Oh, I see. So you don't leave it folded, you're just creating folds.
We're just making the creases, that's all we're doing. And then we can open that out and we've got our crease marks. So then the next thing we're going to do...
I used to make one of these at school, pick a number, pick a letter.
Fortune tellers.
And who are you going to marry?
My kids still make them. And I'd not forgotten at all. It just came back to me how to fold them. Well, I'm getting there, John.
Listen, if I can remember them.
So just going to fold that, get all your points meeting. Try and get your points as nice as you can on the outside as well.
Okay, just to warn you, don't come off Lucy's technique, but when everyone checks out, this Harvest bundle cushion, there's less than 10 now.
And what you want to be careful of is make sure that that's tucked in, you know, that's nice and neat.
So you're making an envelope now almost, aren't you?
Yes, that is, isn't it? Yeah. A square envelope. So you can get a little pin and just run that through there if that's a bit tricky. So get them all meeting and then you can give that a press. You can just finger press it or you can press it with the iron.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing again. And we want to make sure these points are nice and neat. So if you need neat, pointy, you know.
Pointy. Make sure the points are pointy.
Make sure the points are pointy. Yeah. So I might just give those another press. Make sure they're nice and pointy.
Right.
And then fold that in again to the centre.
Oh, now that's where it's different for the paper thing that you used to make when you were little, because you used to fold those the other way, didn't you?
Turn it over, don't you? Yeah. So it's a little bit fiddly.
No, I like it. It's very therapeutic, I think. Look how quiet we've both gone.
I know. And the more you do, you know, the kind of more you get used to it. And what I will say is the Macauer solids crease beautifully.
Which is the cream that you've got there.
Yeah. It's so lovely to work with. Because some can be, you know, a bit fiddly and a little bit tricky. But these ones are really nice. So There we go. I'm just going to fold it from the... give it a press from the back as well. So we've got those folds.
Oh, Hannah's got her concentrating breathing going on at the moment.
So what I was doing is, as I was folding, once I'd got pressed to that point, I just turned it over like that.
So on that side, it's just a flat square.
Yes.
And on the other side, you've got the folds and then the folds.
So this is going to make up the back of the cushion or the quilt.
June's just said about you. Read it out.
You read it out.
June's messaged in saying, I love Lucy, she's always so calm and I learn lots. Do you know what? She swans in at whatever time she fancies, won't do her prep, she has to kiss everybody. When we first started, you're like, yeah, I'm from Manchester and I'll just do this. Now it's like, hello, Simon, darling. You know, like Mrs. Overall? Remember the kind of... That's what it's like.
I know I was hugging Simon this morning and I thought John's going to be cross because I didn't hug him first.
I don't mind. You can hug the older ones first if you like.
So as I was going along, once I'd, got it to this point, to keep it like that, I just turned it over and I made a stack of them.
Right, now how many do you have to physically... Can you remember how many you have to make for the cushion?
I think...
It's more than 16, I think, because you've got the corners. I think... hang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I think
6,
it's 30.
7,
It's 32, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's 32, I think, isn't it? But anyway, we'll work that out for you.
Yeah. So...
Oh, it's very lightweight, that iron, isn't it?
It's nice. So here's some I've made earlier.
Oh, yes, blue pizza.
So those are... So I'm just doing 4 because I haven't got time to do all of them. I'm going to do it by hand as well, so it might take me a little bit of time. So, but you keep on going and you make...
32.
32.
Well, no, not all of... No, hang on. Not all of them will have a square inside, will they?
No, but you need these squares because that will become the edge, you see. That bit there is where you put the fabric.
Oh,
It's not... You're not covering the whole square.
Right, got it.
It's that, like, diamond. So it's almost as if we're working with this.
Can I just borrow one of those, then?
Yes.
So that goes on here, and it's going to go...
It's there.
There.
That's right.
Can you see that? So you need...
That's right. So that bit there...
The bit where... There.
Is the centre of that.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes, so that bit there...
It becomes that...
Is that centre bit there. I don't
so
want
you're
to
not
really
actually putting the squares of
So
the,
you do
of
only
the
need
print
16
on top
of these,
there.
then? Sarah texts in saying you only need 16.
Oh, sorry, 16.
You do
okay,
need 16. You do need 16. Because, look, sorry...
That's me all over the place.
No, that's
yes,
right,
that's
look.
right, that's right.
So you just have 4 rows like that,
Yes,
don't you?
yes, yeah.
So you do need
16. So you do your 2 and then you do...
Yeah.
Or you can do them all, put them all together.
OK, so you make 16 of those envelopes, if you're making this size cushion.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
OK.
Oh,
so...
where's my stamp on? I'll just put that there. I know it's lying down, but I'll just... Oh, there you go. Put it there. Right, OK.
Once you've got them to this point, then you need to attach them together.
OK.
OK. So to do that, you lift up these 2 triangle sections.
Right.
So that's my 4 squares.
Yeah.
It's these 2 here, and we're going to sew in here.
So this is where you'll do machining.
So I'm going to do it by machine. You can do it by hand. If you wanted, you could do a running stitch through here. The other option is to do it as if it were English paper piecing.
Yeah.
And put your 2 pieces and whip stitch over the side. So if I can just show you, I made a very small sample, mug rug perhaps, and that's what I did on the back there. So I don't know if you're going to be able to catch it, but I just used very, very tiny stitches down this seam and whip stitched it together. Okay. So that's another option. I like the idea of doing this all by hand.
Yes.
It's a lovely project. It's that time of year, isn't it? It's starting to get dark and it's cold and you want to stay in on the sofa.
And I refuse to put my heating on yet, even though I'm freezing cold.
Yes, I know. I nearly put a hat on the other day.
In the house?
Yeah. Because I didn't want to put the heating on.
You've got children.
They're fine. They're at school. So...
We should do a hat-making show.
I'm just going to put... Oh, yes. I'm just going to pin along that crease there. So you want to be careful, obviously, that you're not catching...
Yes, because there's lots of folding.
There.
Yes,
yeah. And you're just going to be sewing along that crease. So check that your edges are meeting and that it's lined up, so you're just sewing
and also, when you're physically sewing it, there's lots that can fold back, aren't there? There's lots that
Yes. And I mean, it is fairly forgiving. You don't need to be Don't worry too much, but obviously you don't want to be catching bits that shouldn't be there. So
I'm going to question from Rosemary.
Sew both of these together.
No, Rosemary question's not arrived yet.
Oh, and thank you, June. I didn't say thank you for June's lovely comment.
Oh, yes,
thank
she said
you.
thank you,
That's
June.
very kind. Thank you.
Rosemary says, would you spray starch the fabric first?
You can do. Yes, you can. I don't think it's necessary.
No.
Perhaps.
But it might make it easier.
And especially if you're doing the bigger size.
Yes.
Then I think that would be a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to do a little back stitch at either edge.
Yeah, go on. While you're doing that, I'm just putting, because we haven't seen this.
Yeah, and they're beautiful.
Properly, yeah. Those like little industrious bees here.
I know.
It's nice when it's quiet. Maybe I should shut up a bit more often.
And as you're sewing this down, you want to make sure that nothing's catching on the underside as well, that none of those folds have gone back the other way.
You see this, right? That's the one I was getting confused about earlier. Remember in the last hour I had Miss It, Miss Out? And we had the flower and I said it was a Tilda. That's the one, it looks very, very like that one, doesn't it? Oh, here's me putting them all out. There's only 5 of these left. There's so many people coming to get these Tilda Harvest cushions. There's the still. Yeah. Well, I'll just do this quickly and then we'll put this away. Look at them all. There's so many beautiful fabrics in this charm pack. It's pink and ginger, a lot of these, which you love the pink and ginger, don't you?
And while you're doing that, I love the pink and ginger, yeah. While you're doing that, I'm just trimming off those threads. So any threads that would come off the machine. I love the pink and ginger.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Yes. I'm just confirming. So now we've got... so those two are sewn together. Mm-hmm. So there's no actual, seam there because we've sewn... Unlike if you were to whip stitch.
Exactly.
So I've sewn on the inside there. So I've done those two. And now I'm going to put the 4 of them together.
Oh, OK.
OK. So you would just be doing that, you do your rows and then you'd... So I'm just doing 4.
Oh, OK. Right, OK. So you're not you wouldn't be making 4 big squares. You're going to do 4
Yes,
row,
you do however many you want to do. So what do we say? 4. So you do 4, 4, 4, 4, and then sew the rows together. Okay. So this bit is just like patchwork in that construction of the like the rows, putting the rows together.
Nothing arrived, Hannah, just so you know.
So again, I'm just making sure that that's going to be, meeting in the middle.
Yeah.
And putting pins through the crease there.
I might, while we're doing this, I'll just switch my machine off and start again because I think my tablet thing's got confused. Oh no! Oh.
Don't confuse it more.
Yeah, I've confused it more now.
So again, just making sure that the edges are aligned and just pop a pin in.
Yeah. And
you do this obviously all the way along your row.
Yes.
And then we're just going to sew those bits together. So make sure that...
But there's a gap. Do you stop and start or do you just keep going?
No, you can just go out. It'll just catch it there in the middle.
I've got itchy ankles. What does that mean?
Oh, I don't know. I was going to make something up then.
Yes, you could have said anything.
Nothing came to me. Or nothing that I can say anyway.
Oi! It's only 9:30, I'm not...
What day is it?
It's only Tuesday. Oh, thank you all for your lovely pictures, Hannah saying we will show them in a second. And if you're sending in web chats, there's a bit of an issue at the moment. They're not all coming through to me. So the last one I had was from June. That was all.
Okay, so again, I'm just going to chop off the loose
I would
thread.
love to know, so if whoever sent in a message that starts off, John, if you've been approached, I can't say anything more, but I think it's very funny, but don't worry, I won't. And I'd love to know who you are.
It's incredibly cryptic.
They've put, done this, approach, like this. Like when somebody said, oh, we like John when he's at work, and he did something like that. John's so professional, like that, and put it in inverted commas.
Oh, right.
Right, OK, so you've sewn...
Okay.
So for the cushion, you've sewn 4, 4, 4 and 4.
OK.
How do you stop
Yes.
the middle bits flying everywhere if you've got 16 of those all together?
You can pin them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should. I'm just doing it quickly. So that's where your seams are there.
OK.
OK. Well, inside, but yes. Just so you can see.
OK, the graphics of the Tilda cushion are coming out now because they've all sold. OK, there's 2 in stock, but more than 2 of you got it in the baskets left. Sorry, so we have this is the sunshine quilt with the grey background, and then the sunshine cushion is going to go in the bottom. Sorry, Lucy, it's very technical. Let me move all of that, tidy that up while you're chatting.
So now we get to the... I mean, and you can do that bit by hand. I'm just for speed doing it on the sewing machine. So,
I think it'd be a nice job to do by hand, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's lovely. So what we're going to do now is where these bits keep flapping up, we're going to put a little stitch in the centre there to hold those 4 pieces down.
Yeah.
OK?
Right.
So you can...
Is this seen, this stitch? So you're sewing for presentation? Then?
No. I mean, ideally, you want it to not be seen.
Right.
So I'm going to go through all the layers.
Got a message from Annie here saying, morning used to. Thanks, Lucy, for the hand sewing tips. I don't own a sewing machine yet.
Oh, see, there you go. But you can make this beautiful cushion by hand.
Or, Annie, you could buy a sewing machine from me.
Or you could do that. So what I've done is I've gone all the way through to the back.
Yeah.
That's fine. And then I'm just coming out in the corner of a point, and I've doubled over my thread.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to catch this one and come out at that point there. And it's really to hold all of these together. And you could, go through. You can go right through to the back. It's fine. You'll just have a little stitch. But so long as you're using a coordinating thread, it'll hardly be seen.
But we never see the back, do we?
Well, I mean, no.
Because it's inside the cushion if you're making a cushion.
Yes, because it's in a cushion, so then it doesn't matter.
And also, the quilt's got backing on it, hasn't it? So.
No, the back is the back.
Oh, yes. Oh, so on the quilt, you'd see, if you go through, you'd see the stitches.
And if you wanted to make a smaller project and make it like a mug rug or
like this.
Something like that, then you're going to see it, aren't you? But,
my mug's not here today. My mug and my biscuits.
That was funny. So just a few stitches so that all your points are together.
Right.
Now, I did think on this machine, it's got a locking stitch, which I've used for other things. I did it on something else I've forgotten. You could...
So locking stitch like a little star, isn't it?
Yes. So you could do that on your machine, but then you will see it.
Yes.
Just bear that in mind.
Yes.
So...
But that might be part of the design,
well, yes, exactly. So you'd have sort of a secondary design going on. So I'm just going to pull that through to the back.
You're doing two stitches.
Well, I've just done a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just pop that knot. Okay. And so I need to do that.
They look like some, I can't think what it is, like a vol au vent before it goes in the oven. That's what they look like, but not a vol au vent, something that's square.
I know, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if you put that in the oven, they'd all blow up into lovely kind of castle shapes or something like that.
Yeah. So this is that bit there, so it is going to be seen. So you want to try and get those points, you know, as close together as you can.
Yeah.
And get your stitch, you know, and hide your stitches.
I want you thought this one through, because it's not something you're just going to come across, is it? You know, as in, you're not going to go, oh, look, that's folded back. I'll call that a cathedral window. Somebody must have sat and thought this technique through, mustn't they?
Yes. That's a very clever person, whoever did that.
Got a lovely message from... Oh, it's an email, sorry. I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen. From Jan, and an email. I can't believe what I wanted to make for ages, cathedral cushion... cathedral window cushion. Lucy's wonderful in explaining everything. And John is my favourite presenter. He always makes me laugh. I always get that. The experts are so talented and you just stand there being funny. Thank you, though. It's muchly appreciated. I'll pass that on to the management.
You make me laugh, too.
Oh, we've still got the... Again, while you're hand-stitching this,
yes.
we see some stills of cushions.
Yes, lovely.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Don't stop... Oh, look, that's lovely.
Beautiful.
Polly or Holly? Polly, it was her first attempt at a Cathedral Windows cushion.
Wow.
She did it as a practice run before starting her Kaffe quilt, which she got as a birthday gift. Oh, how lovely.
Beautiful.
Keep up the fantastic work, Lucy. Oh, look! Now, that's nice, because all the ones we've seen up until now have had all different fabrics in the windows, whereas that's got the same fabric in each window.
Oh, yeah, it looks great with the dots as well.
This is Sarah. She made it a couple of years ago. She loves the show. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, I think that's gorgeous with the spots behind. Because that looks like... Oh, sorry, but that last one looks like, you know, like those kind of medieval windows, the leaded-like windows. And you're looking out of a window into a night sky. That's what that one's reminding me of. Yes, thank you. Moving on. Oh, look. Jenny made this one. That looks like lace. Oh, she's done what you've done, sewed down the fabric by hand.
Beautiful.
She's strategically placed... Oh, OK, so where the points aren't quite perfect, she put little buttons.
A great fix.
I know, but I love the fact that that one there, so we've had random colours, we had all the same colour, and then that one has gone in rounds, hasn't it? So you've got the four grey ones, then you've got the pink dot ones, and the fact that her back... Oh, hang on, how's she done that? Look, because she's got patterns inside there.
She's added a border. So she's put fabric into the edges, along the edges. See the pink?
Yeah.
She's put fabric along the edges in what will be the triangles.
Yes, but look at
the edges.
But look at the windows where it's folded back. That's cream, and yet.
Oh, she's put fabric behind there as well.
Yes.
Very clever.
That's gorgeous. That looks. Oh. This is work in progress, I'm taking it. Susan. My word, she does it when she's watching TV or on a lunch break.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, Lord.
And it's not the cushion.
Oh, that's 4x4, so that's the cushion. Well, I don't know how big those squares are, but that's 4x4 as well, isn't it? And let's have a look at the last one. Oh, nice.
That's stunning. How pretty.
This was made by Sadie from leftover fabric from her daughter's wedding dress.
Oh, wow. That's
satin
amazing.
And lace, but very, very... tricky, did you say? Fiddly, but well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
I saw my... oh, she never misses one of Lucy's shows.
Oh, thank you.
Nice, thank you. I was at my friend Dulcie, who's from Durham, at the weekend, and she said, I like Durham quilts. And she explained it to me, and it's just that it sounds like it's just 2 layers of fabric with your wadding in, and then it's just stitching. It's not. There's no patchwork involved.
No, and that's it's a whole cloth, and there are different places have different sort of patterns.
Yes.
So you get different whole cloth quilts.
So is it called a whole cloth quilt?
Whole cloth quilt, yeah. So it's where there's no patchwork.
No, it's just one fabric.
It's just one fabric.
Can the fabric be patterned, or is it always plain?
It's traditionally plain, yeah.
So like cream and then lots of squiggly lines in quilting.
And then you get different, sort of different areas or whatever will have different patterns.
Of quilting?
Of quilting.
Oh, wow.
So you get traditional Welsh whole cloths.
Okay.
So the quilting patterns are particular to that, you know, sort of area. Or
oh, so it's
really
not only
beautiful.
the fact that it's a plain with squiggly or whatever quilting, it's the quilting will be different wherever you get one from. So you better say, oh, this is a Welsh one because that's got the traditional
pattern. So it might be more of a Celtic sort of a pattern, or you know.
It's weird, isn't it? Because when I first came to work in, I was like, well, how are we going to fill, you know, quilting?
I know.
And yeah, it's and when I went to the Chip and Camden Lady Quilters at the weekend, their exhibition, right?
Yes.
And it was just fantastic. It was lovely. But I was going around and I kind of shocked myself because I was like, oh yes, so this one's a drunkard's path, isn't it? This one, and oh, I see you've done like the Kaffe clips here, and oh, I love the way you've done the Cathedral Window, and you can see these ladies going, oh, actually, he's not just some fly-by-night on the telly. He actually knows what he's talking about.
You're paying attention.
I was.
Yeah.
We will go back and look at bundles in a... Have you got any more of those to sew?
So, no, this is the last one. I haven't done this one very well, if I'm honest, but I'm just trying to get it to look not a complete mess. There we go.
Do you want to check? OK.
OK, so...
Do you know what this would be? If you have, you know, like some families, when they're grown up, and you say, right, we'll all spend £100 on each person, the family, and everybody clubs together and puts money in, so you get something for £100 from me, Joe, and Hannah, and then I get something £100. Wouldn't this be brilliant? Because how much is it? £94.45. If you could buy that as a Christmas present for somebody, you love sewing and everything like that, and you know they love the cave.
Amazing.
You just be anyway. Sorry, Karen, I just a thought in my head. That was all.
So that's my small section.
Yes, the phyllo pastry
completed
parcel.
My phyllo pastry parcel.
We're going to have to get a move on because it's 1:45.
OK, sorry.
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking.
This is a slow process. No, well, I mean, it's just the next bit, and there are different ways that you can do this. But what we need to do now is cut out. So I've got 4 here.
Yes.
So I'm going to pick 4 prints.
No, you can pick
from
them,
here.
I'll be wrong.
OK, well, I'll do the bird because that's a nice one.
Oh, OK.
And I'll do those.
OK, of the cave cushion, which I'll go and get while you're doing that. I'll go and get it.
I'm cutting 3-inch squares. I'll just...
If you want a cushion, yes, I just wanted to show the colour again because it's that lovely Vienna orange and everything. Right, there's only 2 of these kits left. That's going across the bottom there for £36.45. The other 2 cushions have sold. The other 2 cushions have sold out. And then the quilt, this one... this one... Oh, OK, right. If you want this one, the grey one with the red trim, ring the call centre and speak to them in the call centre, because on the web it's saying it's sold out, and we're not 100% sure if it is our end. So just ring the call centre. And the blue one with the turquoise, with the shade... Oh, there's only 2 of those left. Blimey, Lucy.
I know. Wow.
Oh, and we're going to try and get the Harvest Charm Pack on its own without the kit. But we're not the instructions or anything like that. Right, sorry, we need to get this on, right?
OK. So I've cut 3 there, and then I'm going to fussy cut this bird.
So you just cut a square of a certain size?
3, yeah, this is a 3-inch square.
Yes.
So if I want the bird to be straight, I need to cut it...
On the bias?
Yes, on the bias.
Yeah.
I need to fussy cut it like that. But, I mean, it's a bird, so... It could be going anyway, but I'll just do it.
You just want it like that?
Yes, I just do. So I'm going to fussy cut that. So you can see where I've just cut the square from there. You've still got, you know, those are enough bits to do something else
Yes,
with.
exactly. Well, there.
Not waste it.
I can't... Hang on. Oh, yeah. Couldn't work it out.
So that's it, right, it's there. So I've got my 4 things there.
Oh. No, put that pink... Oh, you want the bird at the top?
Like
that's it.
we'll get there. So now I can just, where's my nice pins? I can just put a pin in the middle just to hold this in place.
Yeah.
And then there are a couple of different ways that you can stitch this. So in that little sample that I made, I essentially was sort of hand quilting.
Yeah.
And I've held down the background pieces with the thread. So I'm just going to fold over the centre there of the patterned fabric.
Right.
And then we can see that's the square underneath.
Yes.
And all I'm going to do is fold that over, and you can see how that begins to start making the
Why did you fold
window
the
shapes.
patterned fabric over?
Just to keep it out of the way. And because we don't want this to fold over and see
Right. Oh, yes,
that
of course.
edge.
Yeah.
So if you just tuck that under, but you don't need to worry about the corners because they get folded over. And then we just pull that back and pop a pin in.
Just as well you had your nails done, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So only a little. You don't fold it over too much because you don't want to catch the edge.
Yeah.
And then I'm not worrying too much about the corners because I can kind of adjust that as I come to it when I'm sewing.
So that's like that. You'll do the corners like when you do, what's that applique? You kind of hand turn it as you're going along.
Like needle turn.
Needle turn, yeah.
Yeah. But it's sort of opposite.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll use your needle you can use your needle to tuck the fabric in.
And faff about with it, yeah. To get it exact. Or, if you're at home not on live television, you can just take your time.
You've got 11 minutes, 9 minutes. What are you talking about?
I know, but I've got to stitch it.
Right.
Okay, so you just would keep repeating that, and you can work. I mean, to be honest, I would probably work, if I'm hand sewing it, I wouldn't have even stuck those. I mean, you could decide on your placement, but
yes.
I would just sort of do one at a time because otherwise it's filled with pins.
Yes, exactly.
And I did that with this one and ended up
pinning
myself several times.
Right, okay, so if you're going to machine it...
Yes.
You then machine around that curve,
exactly. So you're just top stitching, basically,
yes.
along there. And you can kind of, with these corners, just sort of fold it so one's...
above.
Overlapping, ever so
slightly.
Not
edge to edge.
So you get down to there.
Yeah.
And then you can pivot.
Yeah.
And just keep going.
So that's a machine, which is what Joe's done on this one.
Exactly, yeah.
15th of July it is.
Oh, there you go,
on
15th.
YouTube, 15th of July.
I was a bit late, sorry.
Yes. So that's it then, that's it machined, right? So you just machine round the scallop there. But let's go to you then, let's go to yours and see what you would do.
You've got a couple of different options if you are hand sewing.
Yes.
So like this one,
yeah.
You can use, I've used a thicker thread here.
What's it called, the thread you use?
It's called pearl thread.
You mean perlé?
Yes. I call it pearl. We had a whole conversation. He's just causing trouble.
Yes.
Perlé or pearl.
Which we haven't got in stock at the moment, but Simon says it's arriving any day soon.
Yes, I use it a lot for hand quilting. I think it's beautiful.
Right. Quick question, because I was just in prep. Because I said, it's embroidery thread, it's embroidery thread. It's not embroidery thread,
No, it's not embroidery thread.
Because?
It's cotton thread. Embroidery thread is made up of different strands. So on a scheme, you normally have 6 strands of embroidery thread. And whereas pearl cotton is twisted in the same way that a normal cotton thread is. Right. So it's stronger.
I'm only going to say, because somebody would look at that and think, that's that lovely embroidery thread, but it's not.
It's not. So, but then that gives a very different look and sort of detracts from the fabric a little bit, I think. Do you not? Oh, OK, all right. Well, it's just up to you what look you want.
So it's whatever you're looking for, isn't it? Yes. So let me put that one on top of there.
Yes.
So that's the sort of the equivalent of the square in there. I think what you're looking for, isn't it? This looks, this is exquisite, this one. But this definitely, if you're doing it as a gift, that looks like you've really put... I don't know, you've put love and affection into this one, but that kind of... Just that hand finishing just looks exquisite.
It's got more of a handmade-y feel.
Do you know what I think I would do? Is I think I'd machine it, and then the odd one
Just do the odd one, that would be nice.
the odd one.
Yes.
So to stitch it down very quickly, how did you actually stitch it?
This one?
This one here, yeah.
So I just used, I think I actually used an embroidery needle because that's what I happen to have.
Yes.
You want to make sure that you've got something a needle where the eye is big enough for your thread. You don't want to be struggling threading it. So something with a larger eye.
Is pearl thread thick then?
Yes, you can get different thicknesses. So I believe this one is an 8 weight.
Well, when we come to sell the pearl, we'll get you back
I'll
to
go
tell
into
us
it
how
more.
to do.
And then this one I used a variegated thread, so you can see how it's got the different colours in. And then I used green because I thought they looked like little leaves.
Little leaves, exactly.
Yeah, so I sort of changed.
We used to sell
the pattern a little bit.
Brooch, not a brooch, a pendant that looked like that. We used to call it the alien, and a necklace because they're its eyes like that.
Yes.
You can see it. You can't see it.
I don't want to make alien eyes out of it.
No, but can I just show you the back? Can I show you the back as well? Because I think that this, if you're not making it into a cushion, you are going to see that. Yeah. Now, if you do the quilt, that is the backing to your quilt. So whether you machine it or hand stitch it, can I just take you over to the quilt? Yeah. The actual, you see what I mean? I was saying, oh yes, you put a backing on it, but you don't, because that is the back of the envelope square there. So you'll either see your machine stitching, there you go. You'll either see machine stitching, or if you do it by hand, you will. I think the back of a quilt looking like that would look so
it would
exquisite.
look amazing.
That one on the wall sold out, by the way. And then the other one, the shade, there's one in stock. I'll show you the steel very quickly. Sorry, Lucy, keep down. There's only one of those left. Right, sorry.
So with this one, I will just point out for quilters that were horrified by the back of this, I wasn't really paying that much attention. I did the quilting on the train on the way here this morning.
Is there something wrong with that then?
Well, it was not as even as I might like it to be.
Oh, but see, I love...
Oh, OK.
First
you
of all,
don't know what you're looking at.
Just so you know, this is not even. I think that's... You see, to me, if I was given that as a gift, I just think... I know, I'd be so impressed. It's beautiful. Where
I've got larger stitches is where I've stab stitched.
Right.
And, you know, the smaller ones are where I've just done a running stitch. I don't really mind that my stitches are smaller on the back than on the front. That happens to me often. Traditionally, they should be the same size. So if I'm doing traditional hand quilting, I make much more of an effort to make sure they're the same.
Okay.
But with the
so in a competition, you'd fail?
Yeah, absolutely. With a thicker thread, and because you're going through all those layers, it is very difficult to get them even. So if they're a bit smaller on the back, it's
you see,
fine.
now to me I think that's gorgeous. Yeah. It wouldn't even have crossed my mind that that one's a bit small, that one.
And I didn't catch some of it either. I didn't manage to go all the way through.
Oh, stop putting yourself down.
No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And for something like that, who's looking at the back anyway?
Exactly. And did you have to use a thimble to get the needle through?
No, I rock slightly differently, so I hold my needle when I rock, but you can use the thimble to rock as well. I rock the needle as I'm sewing. I need to show this other method. I'm not doing hand quilting today.
What, sorry?
I'm not doing hand quilting today. I'm doing
we need to do a show on that. When you go back through,
I'll show you very quick. Yeah. So rocking...
Right, so hang on a minute. Right, OK.
So you go down and you come back up at the same angle.
Yeah.
So traditionally, you wear a thimble and you rock like that. I hold my needle and rock, which
But then there must be a point where you can't pull it through. You've got to push it from the back.
Well, I use a very long needle. I use a milliner's needle when I quilt.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So...
Anyway.
However, today, I'm going to applique it. So this is another look for hand sewing.
OK.
So all you're doing is just a simple ladder stitch. So I'm just coming out at the edge. OK.
Oh, so this one we're doing invisible. We're doing
so you would do it
Sorry, I didn't know we were doing something else as well.
That's OK.
I thought we were just doing this one.
So you don't need to go through all your layers for this.
Yeah.
You're just wanting to catch, you know, the layer that's underneath. But
that's like doing when you do when you're sewing your binding on around the back of your quilt. That's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly the same. It's one of my favourite parts of quilting is hand sewing the binding. So just...
You've got a minute and a half, so you've got plenty of time to finish the whole.
Yes, of course.
Now, very quick question. If you've made this, 16 of these, you've got a finished edge here. How do you then make the cushion? How do you then put the cushion back on?
you've just finished it, so I'll pull these back in the same way.
Yes, around the edge there.
So just there, and then that's it. That just becomes
And then you just put your backing on there and stitch round.
Yes. So you are going to lose, you know, you'll lose ever such a tiny amount, but
it's not too thick then, because you're going through an awful lot of layers, you know, around the edge, aren't you? But
yeah, no, it's fine. Well, that's why you don't need wadding.
Yes.
You see.
That was going to be my next question.
Yes.
Would you put wadding behind any of these squares?
No. I do. I know I've watched Joe's demonstration, and I know she did when she did the quilt. So behind those squares, you can add, you know, a little square of little squares of wadding as well, if you want to. So I'm just continuing along.
Everything of this hour is now sold out and checked out and everything. Oh, sorry, hang on. There's one what? One shade quilt and one sunshine cushion haven't been checked out yet. So if you want a shade quilt, or a sunshine cushion, there's one of each hasn't been checked out. People got them in their basket, they haven't been checked out. And we got the Harvest Charm Pack, and I'll be coming back in my next hour with pre-cuts, and this will be the first item of the hour. There's a dust when I wafted it like that. There's a dust. Thanks, Lucy. That was absolutely brilliant.
No, you're very welcome.
You're back in an hour. Do it. Oh, really gorgeous peony block. And it's called a fall patch on thing. Anyway, we love Fass. We'll see you in 3 minutes from now. Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more. The Sewing Quarter website is simple and easy to use. You can view a live broadcast of the show on our homepage. Get instant access to our online shop, which has a wide range of wonderful products for you to choose from. You can also enjoy a selection of projects and guides which we have on offer to help you enhance your skills and gain valuable tips. Watch the live shows and you can buy the product which is currently being shown on air. You can even message the studio to ask our presenters or team any questions you might have. Below, you'll find all the products from today's show for you to look at and purchase. On the right of the screen, next to today's products, you will find our simple programme guide listing all upcoming shows. So, join us today at sewingquarter.com.
There are many different ways you can buy from us here at the Sewing Quarter. You can order from us by calling our free phone number at 0800 112 4433 and talk to the team at our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, there are other ways you can buy from us. You can go online and shop through our website at www.sewingquarter.com. You can even watch the show there and shop as you go. You can check out as many times as you like throughout the day and only pay a small fee of £2.95 postage and packaging for the whole day. We also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on all products excluding custom cut fabric. Our friendly UK-based team will help guide you through every step. Did you know there are multiple ways you can contact us, even if it's just to ask a question? Our friendly team are always on standby. You can call our customer service team at 0800 112 4433, email us at help@sewingquarter.com, visit our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter at Sewing Quarter, and even message us through our website, and our presenters will answer your questions live on air.
Britain's favourite sewing show is coming to London and we'll be there with bells on. The Great British Sewing Bee Live is taking place over 4 days from the 21st to the 24th of September at XL London. If you're a hobbyist dressmaker who's been inspired by what you've seen on the Sewing Bee, a seasoned professional looking for new ideas, or just fancy taking dressmaking up for the first time, this is the event for you. We are proudly sponsoring the Demo Theatre with live performances from designer, author and former Sewing Bee contestant Jennifer Taylor throughout the weekend. And with our discount code SQ241, you'll get 2 tickets for the price of 1. So what are you waiting for? Grab your tickets now and join the buzz at the Great British Sewing Bee live this September. We might have to go for a breath break in a minute. Anyway, I promised you this to start with. This is the, if you missed out on the kit for the Harvest cushion that Lucy was doing, I can't bring the instructions, I can't bring in the back. You can go to the website and buy the backing of your choice, because they're all Spectrum solids. But this is the, managed to get the Harvest charm pack here. £17.95. You get 40, they're 5-inch squares, 40 of them in there. They're lovely. And you just saw Lucy using all those different gorgeous, gorgeous colours there. It is the latest, the Tilda Tilda collection, the Harvest collection. Excuse me. When I launched the fabrics, very, very, very few places I could find this. Very, very few places I could find that. £17.95. Now, you saw how quickly the cushion kit sold out. So I've no doubt that will go just as quickly. That will go just as quickly. If you want me to open it and fan it out, which is what I was doing earlier. Oh, actually, we've got one of those open because Lucy had it on her desk, didn't she? So if you want that open, I'll get Jay to get that one for you. So, what's next? Four brand new Kaffe charm packs I've got, fat quarter packs I've got here. They are gorgeous, they are stunning, and they are brand spanking new today. Now, you will have seen some of the fabrics before, but we've never had them in a fat quarter bundle like this before. Right, this one is called Peacock. So let's have a good look. I'm not going to rush through these. I'm going to take my time through all of these. This is beautiful. Now, as I say, you will have seen some of the fabrics because that is in the shade, but in the green. That's in shade, but in green. And it's in the sunshine in yellow, I seem to remember. Then there's this one. I love that. That's the chrysanthemum print. But look at the colours. Look how rich. Let me just open that one out for you. Look how rich and sumptuous these colours are. It's £42.95. You're getting a fat 10 pieces in this fat quarter. 10 of them. Shall we show the whole of that? There we go. Look. Oh, that is stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Okay, fold that one back up. It's lovely. Now, what's it called? Peacock stone. Peacock, yeah. It's brand new. It's brand spanking new. I know you've seen some of the fabrics before because you've seen this ovoid before, but you've not seen this charm pack collection before. I keep calling it charm pack. Sorry, fat quarters, because the last day was all charm packs, wasn't it? The fat quarter, because you've seen these designs before. These are classic Kaffes, aren't they? Beautiful classic Kaffes there. Now, wait till you see this spot one here. Oh, this is lovely. Now, you see, that's very brave to put that with those, isn't it? I mean, don't forget there's 10 of these. They're going to fill most of the table, this, look. I love it. That's nice, isn't it? That's beautiful, isn't it, there? Then, look at... Oh! Now, this is a new one. Because you've seen them. They're the Morning Glories, look, the convolulus, right? But look at the size. Look at the size that we've not seen that size before. That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh! I wonder if he does wallpaper. That is beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so that is lovely. This is the Peacock fat quarter bundle. Remember this one. 10 pieces you get, 10 pieces. Oh, sorry, come all untucked. Then we've got this one, which we've... you should have seen this in the break, because we had to put this quilt, the quilt behind me. We suddenly had to put that up, and then had to get all this out, help Jay get all this out. And anyway, it was good fun. But my shirt's come untucked. So what I'll do is when you look at... Oh, hang on. Oh, look, we love this one. This is the embroidered... It's called Embroidered Flowers, this one, isn't it? But that's a different blue to the one we... Oh, is it, though? No, it's not. It's different. Isn't that, that's like a mix, isn't it, of two? That's like the embroidered flowers. We love that. Oh, now there's me saying, oh, you've seen all these before. I've not seen that one before. Right, I'm just going to put that one down like that. No, I'm not, because that spoils it. I'm going to put that there so you have a good look at all of those from the upstairs camera, because I just need to tuck myself in properly, because I've come completely untucked. Oh, what's the matter? People complained about my convolulu. Oh, there we go. Oh, hang on. You pronounce it convolvulus. Convolvulus. What did I call it? Convolulu. It's the same convolulu. It's nearly the same. But thank you, Diana. Thank you. I love that, love that, love that. Right, let's fold that one up. I have to get a move on because I've got 4 brand new ones of these to show you. Actually, do you know what I might do? Jay, just fold that one up for me, would you? Nicely, because it's brand new. It's brand new, Jay. Be careful with it. Right, what colour would you like to go with next? Green, which is called Island. Now, you see, I'm not sure I've seen that colourway before either. There's the ovoid. There's the one hand. Oh, now this is Disco Pebbles without the disco. You know the disco one with all the coloured pebbles? Well, they're just solid coloured pebbles, aren't they there? Then you've got the polka dot. Oh, this is nice. This is called Island, this one. You get 10 fat quarters in here for £42.95. Oh, loving this. Morning, John. I don't know what's wrong with me, but the rest of you... I don't know what's wrong, but me and the rest of you... Oh, Julie, thank you. She said, morning, John. I don't know what's wrong, but if me and the rest of your lovely ladies can help, you know we will. Thank you. Am I being rubbish today, then, Julie? With the flower names, do you mean? I don't know what Julie means. I don't know what you mean, Julie. I'll carry on. I'll carry on regardless. I don't know what's wrong, but if me and the others... I wonder what's wrong. No, I only had the flu jab. I'm not ill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous together? Santa time here. Then we've got the crazy pebbles. We've got the ovoids. We've got those beautiful big flowers. We've got the psychedelia, the spot, the pebble, disco pebbles without the disco. There's psychedelia in a different colour, ovoid in a different colour, and then I just love it. Aren't they lovely? So that one's called Island. Now, the next two might be a bit confusing. OK, so I'll get Jay to fold that one up now. And then the one with crisscross on the top, which is this one. Citrus, this one's called. So you get the crisscross in bright colours. You get the polka dots in really bright colours. Oh, this is the chrysanthemum in beautiful, beautiful colours there. Look. That is... Oh, no, that's a Chinese chrysanthemum, isn't it, that one? I love those in the green. They look lovely in a vase with bells of Dublin. But you have to be careful with bells of Dublin, don't you? Because they've got great big thorns on them. That's gorgeous, isn't it? That's really lovely. And then look at this, the Santa Time, the bright, bright colour. So this one's called Citrus, remember? Citrus. So you've seen this couple before. Maybe not in these colourways, though. Nice. The zigzag one here. I'm loving that one there. I love that first one we pulled out. The zigzag. Oh, this is a new one. Look at Disco Pebbles on here. Love that. I'm going to keep that one out because I might waft that one open. And then we've got that one there. Hang on, take that one away. Put that one there and that one there. Oh, love. This is what's they called? Flintstones. This one reminds me of the Flintstones. Look, I love that one. Now, it's lucky little Paul's not here, because that won't be doing his colour blindness any good at all, will it? Oh, I think that's gorgeous. Julie's back. Oh, hang on. She must be funny, because No, darling, you're always brilliant. You just haven't seen yourself for a few days. Oh, dear, Julie, did you think? Oh, I do apologise. Oh, I'm folding it up, Julie, now. You're putting me off now. Yes. I was going to put that one in my pocket and take that one home, I'm afraid. Aren't they gorgeous? Last look at citrus. Oh, but thank you, Julie, anyway, for your concern. It's because they keep telling me off in the office, Julie, that's why. I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll tell you tomorrow. I don't mean that at all. Stop it. I'll get into trouble again today now. Stop it. Can I just show you this one as well? I love this one as well. Can you do what, Jay? Could you hear that at home? Jay, go in then. Can I do this, please? Isn't that lovely? That's almost a take on tartan. Look, it's on a close-up now, Jay. That's what that screen's for there, you see. Oh, dear, this is going to get messy on the desk. OK, I'm coming back. Yeah. Oh. Right, you need to fold that one up quickly because we're going to do this one. Right, this is the last one, which is called Lipstick. I did a show called Lipstick on Your Collar and I walked off it because I had such a horrible time. It was Ewan McGregor's first ever job at drama school, just so you know. Excuse me. And Dougie, is it Dougie Henschel? Is that his name? It was his first job. So, oh, love, 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 love. I'll fold this one up myself, so we're ready to go. Look, now that's like a bigger version of the one. We've done that, but in a smaller version, haven't we? That's nice. You get another polka dot in this one. Oh. This is even better than the orange pebbles. In my opinion, everything I say about fabrics is only in my opinion, remember? So if you think I'm being negative or anything about it, it's just my opinion. Look. That works because you've got pink and green opposite each other on the colour circle. I love that. And you know why I think it looks like the Flintstones? Is because the one that pulls his car, the dinosaur that pulls his car, isn't he a bit like that? Do you know the one I mean? There's one that pulls the car? Yes, there is, isn't there? No, but there's another one with a dinosaur in the front of the car, and he does that, doesn't he? Oh, Fred's car, he runs in his car. It's Barney's car. Oh, have we seen the pink ovoid before? I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, OK, can you see that close too? That's the pink ovoid. Might look just plain pink to you, but look. Oh, I love that. Very subtle. It's the brightest bubblegum pink you're ever going to see. So, lipstick, that one's called. Right, I'll fold this one up and then I'll show you all four together. Oh, message from June now. John, I love how you forget you're on TV when you're chatting to us. I know, June. It's worrying, isn't it? The thing is, June, we don't know if I do this at home. Do I walk around at home? I know my neighbours laugh at me because I talk to Norman and Nellie all the time, my cats. And then there's a poster in Tesco's that I say hello to. Every time I leave Tesco's. And then last night I was home, my phone dinged, and Hannah went, is this the poster you say that you say goodbye to? It's just a poster for somebody... You know, they're all like real people holding bowls of... The lady that's done the sweet potato pie. She's lovely, but the sweet potato pie looks horrible. My opinion again, my opinion. Anyway, sorry. I'll be with you in a sec. OK. Right, OK. So, the four that we have, this one is lipstick. Brand spanking new. All four of these are brand spanking new today. It's just a pile of fabric there, isn't it, really? So that's lipstick. Oh! That wasn't our fault, Jay. This one is purple, peacock. The green one was island, is that right? Island. Thank you. So this is island. This is peacock. This is lipstick. Oh, hang on, the graphics have jammed. That's that one. The green one is Island. Peacock, Lipstick, Island, and Citrus. All brand new fat quarter bundles today for you. 10 in each one, £42.95. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, you need to check out your baskets. They're flying out. That one's Citrus. £42.95. OK, moving on. Right, let's go. Now, I'm going to go on to these, right, because these are completely gorgeous. What they did at Moda was they said to all their designers, choose our fat quarter bundle from all of our colours and give it a name. And basically, that's how it works. So I've got Moda bundles here. They're all Spectrum solid. They're Moda solids. They're all solid cotton fabric, solid colours. But they've been chosen by different designers. So they've got different names. So this is the first one, which is called V & Co. This is how it arrives at your house. This is called V & Co. And then this is what you get in V & Co. So these are the colours that this designer... It hasn't got a name, I don't think, this one. Anyway, these are the colours that this designer chose to put in her bundle. And it goes with ranges that she would use and she has designed and things like that. Really, you get loads. You get loads for your money in this. £39.95. Now, which was the one was that Jane used in this one behind me? I'm thinking that was... Is it not this one? Oh, OK, I'll show you in a second. Yeah, the Bonnie and Camille, that's right. The Bonnie and Camille, that's right. OK, so that's this one here, first of all. That there is V & Company. Oh, apparently those flowers I'm talking about are called Bells of Ireland, not called Bells of Dublin at all. But you're right, lovely with Chinese chrysanthemums, there you go. Enjoying the show, Bernadette. Thank you, Bernadette. You're not worried about me as well. Julie's a bit worried about me, see, Bernadette. Oh, no, hang on. I've got another one. I'm confused now. Well, it said Bernadette, and I've turned around and now it says Terry. Hello, John. I love you to bits and wish you were my next-door neighbour. You do not. You so do not. You're so funny. That's Terry from Uckfield. Thank you, Terry. I've got lovely neighbours. I've got the old ones next door who look after me. But every time something goes wrong, it's like, John, Chris, my shower's leaking, the cats need feeding. Anyway, I'm a lovely neighbour, really. I'm very, very caring. I don't make much noise either. So that is that one's the V & Co. Lovely. Right, now, I don't know how shall I do this. I'll bring the next one in shot, which is called Bonnie and Camille, which is this one. Whoops. Right, that's that one. Right, this is Bonnie and Camille here. You've switched me off. Right, so this is Bonnie and Camille. Now, the reason both of these look like they're in perfect condition is because neither of them have been opened. So, let's go. This is now this is this one. This is this one. Now, if you're looking at it, you only needed 10 colours for that, and you get 12 in here, so 2 colours had to be discarded. But this is, well, other projects, yes, not discarded, thrown away. The down there on the bottom is navy blue. After that, you can only not see navy blue. What was it, Jane? I can't remember which one. I think... What? Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the dark blue at the bottom. Coming back in now. They're beautiful colours. I think the grey, I don't think she put the grey in, did she? And the white, they're the two she didn't put in. Oh, yeah, that's a piece of paper. So, they're the colours that she used. And these are the 2 that she put into her stash. Because obviously, your backing is white, so if you put white triangles on it, and then she just took the grey out because she just didn't think it fitted in with the whole rainbow effect there. So that's gorgeous. I love those colours. So that one is called Bonnie and Camille. Bonnie and Camille. Right, okay. This is going to be fun. So I'll put Bonnie and Camille over here, like that. So you can see some of the colours are repeated in the different designs, aren't they, you see? Right, now moving on to Sweetwater. Now, I'm thinking this is the one I haven't got a double of. No, I have. There it is. Yes. Yesterday, Hannah and I were sorting all of these out and finding the... No, I thought there was one that we didn't have a copy of. That was on. Anyway, this is Sweetwater. Oh, that's got a lovely, like a corn yellow in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's right. Lovely purple in that one as well. That one's Sweetwater. Now, these are American fat quarters, so they're slightly smaller than English and European fat quarters, just so you know. Because in England or in the United Kingdom and in Europe, we cut a metre up, and in America, they cut a yard up at £39.95. Also, I don't really know, I didn't really understand the story, but we were... normally, if you try to get these mode of fabrics into the United Kingdom, because of the... a lot of the places you have to pay import duty on top of the actual price. We've done a deal that you don't have to do that. That's it. That was it. OK, so I love that one. I have to say, that could be one of my favourites. I love that. I do love that one. Yes, I've got one missing because I've got 3 left here. So let me just move those over there. Make a bit of space on the table. Move the books across. Right, so that one now goes there with that one. So now next I'm going to Kate Spain, which is this one. And then these are the colours you get in Kate Spain. Now, somebody's just asked about the quilt behind me. It's from a book that I've actually got here. I'll show you that in a second. Look, so that's Kate Spain. Completely different colour palette, that, isn't it? Completely different colour palette from Kate Spain. And then last but not least, I've got Zen Chic, which is the one I haven't got a copy of, I believe. Hang on. There's Zen Chic. No, that's Kate Spain. This is Zen Chic here. And these are the colours you get in the Zen Chic there. Nice, isn't it? Beautiful. That one's called Zen Chic. So you've got the lime greens, you've got the turquoise, you've got some deeper reds and pinks in there. £39.95. I haven't got that one open to show you. Not in here, I can't now. 39. Are we in danger? OK, no. £39.95. OK, let me show you then where this... We love this book. We love this book. It's called By the Bundle. Turn pre-cuts into patchwork with 12 fat quarter-friendly quilts. This is the one I always go on about. This is the one where the art director went, oh, we can only film these. We can only film these if we fly across the other side of the world. Now, we've done this one, but we can't find it anywhere. So, let's move on. So look at the designs in here. There's boxes and crosses. You see, you can make any of these from the fat quarters. No, exactly, look. I mean, look at that. They could have said, let's go to Digbeth, couldn't they? But no, they went to Tasmania. Yes, there's just a... Then we've got the high quilt. This is the one we've made. We've made this one. The high quilt. But we can't find it, so don't we know something. Diamonds and squares. These are all using fat quarters, remember. All using fat... Crystals. Look. I think they look like cactuses myself. Nellie Grey. I think the thing is, imagine that in different colours. Imagine that in the colours in these... I love this one. Strips of Tricks in the different colours there. But look, again, from Fat Quarters, look, aren't they beautiful? We'll come to ours in a minute. Look at that. Look at that. I love that one. It's got the grey or the black in the background. Here we go. Rainbow Pyramids. That's ours. It's nice, isn't it? Look, there it is. It's a fantastic book, this. Amazing book. That Half Moons, we've done that one as well. The which one? Then we've got the Butterflies. Raindrops. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettle and warm woolen mittens. Beads. That's nice, isn't it? That's lovely. I was going, oh, look. Now, I was at the Camden Lady Quilters. If you look at my Facebook page, there's one very, very similar to that one. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at it. Isn't it stunning? The picture of it in the St James's Hall in Chipping Campden is slightly different to the one here in Victoria, Allendale in Victoria. I think mine's better, to be honest. And then it's just gorgeous. And then templates. You've got all the templates in there as well. This book is just fabulous. £15.95. Make sure you get that. Make sure you get that. Right, I'll put that there. So I've done the Moders. I've done by the bundle. We've done the 4 brand new Kaffes. We've done the Harvest. Let's do Anna Maria. I've only got one of hers. Oh, and I'm being told now there's only 3 in stock. These have been so popular. They've all been inspired by different times in her life. Flowers, she loves flowers, look. No? Who doesn't? We have lots of... I only have to mention a flower, and everybody messages in. Look at these. Who's that from? Oh, thank you for your message, Helen, my love. They're going to show me the picture later. Has he got any in? Oh, wow. Thanks. Anna Maria Horner, pink floral, 5-piece fat quarter pack, £17.95. The only Anna Maria I can bring you. Oh, I think there's a busload of people just arrived, have there? I think they're lovely. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. £17.95. Oh, right, down to 2 now already. Not surprised. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, I'll go back to that now then. That's right. I'll just do that, Anna Maria. Right, now, just so you know, that one's been done. The Tilda Harvest Charm Pack that we brought to you because it was in a kit earlier and they sold out. The Tilda Harvest Charm Pack. How many? 2/3, did you say? Oh, over a third, sorry. Right. Over a third have been checked out already. When everyone who's got it in their basket checks out, more than half of these will have gone. Well, I'm not surprised. Look at that, 40 pieces for £17.95. Brand new range, the newest range. Very difficult to find other places. When I launched this originally, it was only last week, wasn't it, or the week before? I looked on the internet to try and see if I could find it anywhere else and everything. Very difficult to find it. £17.95. You see bits and pieces every now and then, but not. I didn't see a charm pack anywhere. Okay, so that's that. So, where next then? Do some design rolls. We'll do some design rolls, shall we? Now, I've got design rolls 6-inch, and I've got the traditional. Let's do traditional first of all. So I've got 2 here. Let me have a look. Let's make sure I get these right. This one's called Neutral, I think, isn't it? This is a Kaffe Fassett Neutral, and this one is a Soulmate by Amy Butler. Now, the Soulmate fabric earlier, I'll keep the Soulmate over there because I've got Soulmate fat quarters. This is Kaffe. Now, I've got this one open in the Neutral. £42.95. So let me just explain these design rolls. Some people call them jelly rolls. They're 2.5 inches wide, and they're the width of the fabric, normally about 42, 43 inches. Oh, right, this is it. I've got one in stock, and that's it. One in stock, and that's it. They call it neutral. They're anything but neutral, but there's browns and golds and really, really gorgeous autumnal colours in there. OK. The other design roll I've got is this one. Now, I'm not going to open this because I've got all these fabrics in fat quarters over there. But this, again, there seems to be more in here. How many pieces have I got in here? 40 pieces. 40 pieces. They're all 2.5 inches in depth. Width of the fabric, $49.95. Now, before I show you the book, I'll just show you the colour. Some of the fabrics you'll see in these fat quarters. So if you want a design roll, but in these colours, then these are the colours that are in the design roll. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. I'm right. I'm rarely wrong. Oh. You see this fabric? This has got peacocks on it. I'll show you that later. Some people can't see them. Some people can't see them. They're there, as big and bold and brass as life. No, that's not right. OK, oh, sorry, this is the fat quarter I'm showing you, but these are the fabrics that are in the... Soulmate Amy Butler Brain John design roll. And then you'll also find there are 2 packs. Well, hang on, there are 2 packs, but I think this is a mixture of the two. So this is pack 1, 12 fat quarter pieces in here. This is the design roll. $49.95. This is the fat quarter piece, $49.95. But that's design pack one. But there is a pack 2 as well. So if I just move that across there, so I remember that's 1. Right, this is pack 2 in the fat quarters. But in the design roll, you get a mixture of the 2. Oh, there's one with peacocks in there. Right, pack 2 is much, much more limited than pack 1, just so you know. Love this pink. Keep going. Lovely, love that pink. So I'm doing, keeping them pack 1 and pack 2 separate there like that. Oh, you mean each of those in pack 1? I'll do that when I do it in detail. So this is pack 1, this is design roll, this is pack 2. They're all $49.95. OK, now while I've got the design roll out, I'll just show you this book. 25 ways. In fact, I've got 2 books. 25 ways to sew jelly rolls, layer cakes, and charm packs, and layer cake, jelly roll, and charm pack quilts. I've got both books here. I'll show you them both, because one might be perfect for you. This is Modern Quilts from Contemporary Pre-Cuts by Briony Greenberg. This looks lovely, doesn't it? I don't know if I've seen this one. Oh, look. That's like a take on the Cathedral Windows, isn't it, that one? This is the one, watch. I don't think I've ever seen this one before, no. Oh, nice. Crisscross patches. All the details, lots of drawings. Oh, that's nice. Merry-go-round. I'm liking that one. Now, these are contemporary quilts, these ones. Pretty pinwheels. Twirling windmills. Square root. Oh, I do that one. Look, that's just squares, isn't it? I've got no idea how to say that. Shuriken? Sure you can. Stars and Stripes. Giant's Causeway. Oh, that's in Bristol, isn't it? Oh, is it in Ireland? What's the one in Bristol, then? It is. OK, Giant's Causeway, everyone at home. No, I'm waiting. Yeah, I need to ask a question. There's one in Ireland. What's the one called in Bristol? Thank you. This. Lucy's made one of these in a little, like a, what's it called? What are those things on the wall called? Hoopies. Hoopies. They're what, say? No, there's something definitely called like that in Bristol. Cribs Causeway. That'll be it then. And that's in Leicester, isn't it? OK. I knew I was right. Cribs Causeway is a shopping centre. And I used to appear there in the Next. When I used to do all of the Next corporate stuff, I used to do... Yeah. Giant's Causeway, Cribs Causeway. Similar, but not. OK, moving on. Layer cake, jelly roll, and charm quilts. This is by Pam. Oh, this is by Patchwork Pam. This is by Patchwork Pam, look, and her daughter. We love Patchwork Pam. She does, what's those retreats she does? Tiffin. No, that's food. Tiffin's cake, isn't it? What's those things you sit on? Trivet. No, that's what you put a saucepan on. What's those little stools called that are made up of triangles? Not triangles, strips of fabric. Yes, you do. I'll think of it in a minute. Raspberry Ripple. Tuffet. That's it, Tuffet. Cribs Causeway is in Bristol, says Susan, but it's a large shopping mall, not a natural phenomenon. Excuse me, Susan, I think that big shopping malls are natural phenomenons. That's where I spent the formative years of my life. Look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? Is there a Next on the Giant's Causeway? That's why I'm getting confused. Hi, John. I love Kaffe's fabrics. I made a dress in the one you call Disco Pebbles. Oh, wow. That's from Marina in Kent. Oh, I bet that's gorgeous. Now, Patchwork Pam is so talented. She's a friend of Rachel the Ruler's. I saw Patchwork Pam at Festival of Quilts. She was very busy. Oh, did you? What for? Did we? Okay. Oh, look, we used to have that fabric, didn't we? Anyway, these are all made from... There's some Kaffe. Nice. Oh, look at that. That's a nice one. Oh, we've done that one. Little houses. Yeah, look. Anyway, that's another beautiful book, £15.95. That's Patchwork Pam and her daughter, Nikki. Right, OK. So that goes there and that goes there. So I've still got... Oh, now, I've got to finish these first, haven't I? So that's the design roll. Let me just take you through the fat quarter bundles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can get 12 in each pack. This is part... Excuse me, they come in two sections. Part pack one, this is. This is more blue, if you can see, because you've got the blue and the pinks in there. The fabric with the peacocks there. There's a real mixture of geometry. You keep looking at that, because I've just got to go over here, because there's nobody here. That's this, isn't it? This is a sewing machine cover that Lucy made using these fabrics. Look, there's that one. I'll just turn it around so you can see the other side. And the inside. So that's all from this pack. That's all, apart from obviously the cream, the white, that's all from this pack. So that one is pack one. There's a few of those in stock, so you're all right if you want that one. Now I've got a more limited pack two. That's pack one. And this one's the more limited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I seem to have put all the... Oh, no, there you go. I'll put all the geometrics together. So you get 7 geometrics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 geometrics. and 4 florals. It's lovely, isn't it, that? Hannah's very attracted to pink at the moment. That means there's a lot of love in her life. Yes. Oh, we haven't decided what she's going to cook tonight. For the boyfriend, non-boyfriend. I still think the loin of cod wrapped in pancetta with whatever it was sounds the best. Oh, no, she's preferring picnic on the floor. I have to say I like picnic on the floor. OK, have you got a picnic blanket, Hannah? I was going to say I could have brought mine in. And when you go, do you take Bowie with you then? Right, now look at these. These are design rolls with a difference, aren't they? These aren't 2.5 inches wide. These are 6 inches wide. Oh, yes. I wonder what's happened there, then. Let me just check, because they're both called 6-inch design strips. I don't know when. There was one here. It's gone. I don't know where it's gone. I do apologise. It's not our fault, unless Jay sat on that one. That one's dead on 6 inches, that one. So you get an extra in this one. 6.25 inches, that one. Do the one we get an extra. Right now, I don't know if you'll get... Where's my nice tape measure gone? Because I've just got this one from here. I don't know if yours will measure a little bit more, but these two, there'll still be the amount. There's definitely 6 inches on both of them. OK, so let's do this one first, then. This is the Sunshine. Now, you saw the Sunshine fabrics earlier in that gorgeous, gorgeous layer cake charm pack, didn't you? So what it is in here is you get... They're 6 inches wide by the width of fabric, 44 inches, 20 of them. 20 of them in there. They're fabulous. So if you want a little more than the design roll, but you want a taste of everything in the range, £53.95. That's the Sunshine. And this is the shade. Of these. There's only 3 of these left in stock now. There's only 3 of the shade left in stock. £53.95. Do you know what? If you missed out on the bundle for the shade and the Sunshine Cathedral quilt earlier, you'd have plenty in there, wouldn't you? Because you'd subcut and you'd have loads left over. You'd subcut, wouldn't you, into that, because they're 6 inches. Oh, it's gone. I was going to say, how big are the ones in the grey quilt? But I haven't got it here. Isn't it lovely? Absolutely gorgeous. Just wait there. Keep looking at that. Because I think in the big grey quilt, your squares didn't have... let me just check. Oh, you cut 5-inch squares. You've cut 5-inch squares for the big quilt, so you'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? I just had to disappear there and measure it. It's right over the other side of the studio. £53.95. Also available at the Giant's Causeway. Joke. Right, I've still got 3 more to show you here. And then I've got to recap. Right. Oh, now that's funny. I thought I had the iris one today as well. Oh, I have. Do you know what? I'm never having the flu jab again. I'm never having that flu jab again. So maybe go... Do you know what? I'll tell you a very quick story. Years and years and years ago, I get really bad hay fever. And my friend Charles Worthington said to me, oh, I have this brilliant jab. It gets rid of it completely. It's like a steroid jab. So I went to my doctors and they went, oh, can I have this steroid jab? Oh, no, we don't give... And I said, well, Charles Worthington's doctor gives it to him. So he went, all right, then, you can have it. So I had this jab, right? I had it in the morning. And then by that night, at midnight, I was found in the local all-night Tesco's in the paddling pool section, crying because I was buying I couldn't decide which paddling pool to buy for Fern. You know Fern that I used to work with on This Morning. Couldn't decide which paddling pool to buy, so I was sobbing in the aisle, right? And I said, I'm never having this injection again. So I went back to the doctor, saw a different doctor the next day, and said, I've had this. And he said, you should never have had that, John. You should never have had that. I said, well, I know, because I was crying in Tesco's in the paddling pool last night. Oh, do they? Oh, they gave me a very spotty back. Oh, yes, but sorry about that. You're just about to have your 11s. But I didn't have any hay fever that summer. No hay fever whatsoever. But I was completely... I don't remember that summer at all. Don't remember that apart from the paddling pool. Anyway, this is Iris. They're cottons. Now, they are finer than the Spectrum ones, these, just so you know. They are finer than the Spectrum ones. These are so easy. 8-piece Iris fat quarters. Now, why have we got the big ginger cat out? Oh, wrong book. No. OK, well, I haven't got it. That's why. That's right, then. And then... No, I've got the big fat ginger cat over there, and I've got no idea why that's on. Not talking about Jay, obviously. He's not ginger. £9.95 for the Iris fat quarter. And then I've also got it in rose. I'll just take that off there. That goes there. That goes there. And then this is rose, white. Now, this is the one where I think they've got all the colours of... From the Starbucks or Costa Coffee, haven't they? No, not pink, these here. So you've got mocha, latte, cream and the froth. And then here you've got raspberry fondant cake. Yeah, you get the Krispy Kreme donuts from Tesco's next door to Costa. Aren't they lovely? Lovely colours, £9.95. Get 8 of them, fat quarters, 54 by 45 centimetres for £9.95. These and the Iris are both one of our top sellers, just so you know. OK, and then I've got one more fat quarter, as if that wasn't enough, before I do my recap. I've got one more fat quarter here, which you'll recognise. Oh, yes, where's the bag from yesterday? Jennifer used this yesterday to make the clippy. She made the clippy bag out of this one, didn't she? I might be wrong. The flexi frame bag from yesterday. I'm sure she made that out of this. There you go. So easy. Floral dots and stripes fat quarter bundle. 6 pieces you get there. £14.95. You get the 3 daisy ones. And you get the 3 stripy spotty ones there. The stripy spotty ones might be strobing a little bit on your telly, but they're really pretty. And what a lovely mixture of daisies and dots and stripes there. £14.95. Oh, I can hear Jay. Oh, no, I can't. Must have been somebody else falling through the door. I don't think so. Let's move on. Then. If the bag arrives that Jennifer made yesterday, we'll show it to you. No, I've just got a cushion and the fat ginger cat. That's all I've got here. No, that's not here. Right, this book, very, very popular. Buy the bundle book. We do love it. We do love these quilts in here. £15.95. They're just beautiful, aren't they? And there's so much going on in this book. And exquisite. I mean, there's not one... Normally, when you flick through a book, oh, love that one. Oh, don't like that one. They're all beautiful in this book. They're all beautiful. Oh, Jay, I've finished that fat quarter now. Bring it over here quickly. £15.95, that book. I've just got to tell you as well, the Kaffe fat quarters are flying out. The premier one... the fat quarters, you say? Yeah. Which one was the most popular, you say? Peacock. Brand spanking new today. OK, and on the web, you might be confused. It's piled in a different order on the web. This one will be piled in a different order when it's finished. But look, you get 10 pieces, 10 fat quarters for £42.95. OK, which is the other bag with the leather handles that Hannah gave you. OK, that's the peacock one. Shall I show you quickly the others? This is Island. These are all level pegging at second place. This is called Island, this one. I love the lush, fresh greens on that one. Island is called that one. Tarrant Castaway, my old flatmate, yeah. That was the year 2000, wasn't it? 1999 to 2000. Or was it 2002? Yeah, didn't last a year anyway, did it? Anyway, that one's Island. That one's Island. Wendy, I'll do that in a second. Just show you this, right? This is, I want to say tropical, but that's not the right word, is it? What's this one called? Citrus, that's it. Citrus. That one's called Citrus, £42.95. What question did you just ask me? It's any new number. Right, OK? And then this one last. This one is Lipstick. We love this one. Right, Wendy. What I mean by they're finer is if you take a Spectrum Solid or here, a Moda, right? I just said the cotton on the iris and the rose are slightly finer. It's more of a lawn rather than a heavy cotton. It's still a good quality, but instead of being a heavy cotton, look, it's more of a lawn. I've picked the wrong colour to show you, but you see what I mean? It's more of a lawn feel to it, whereas this, which is the Moda, and our Spectrum Solids, have got that different weight. It's a different weight. The way I describe it is I'd say this was a shirt weight or a quilting weight, and then that one, we've made quilts out of this one. We've got lots of quilts made out of this one, but I think this is more of a craft fabric than, you know what I mean? That's just a finer lawn, a looser weave than the solids are. That's all I meant by it. Right, OK. So let me put that one back. Anna Maria Horner's. There's one left of the Anna Maria Horner's, one left. So let me just put that one away and that one away. That goes with our lip J, so that afterwards. Right. Anna Maria Horner's, there's only one of those left now. There's only one of these left. I'll show you very, very quickly. There's just one of those left. £17.95, you get 5 Anna Maria Horner design fabrics. Just one left. One left. Beautiful, isn't it? The thing is, all her fabrics, when we did the show with her, they absolutely flew out the door. That's the only one I've got to show you today of hers. Now, I've shown you that... I was showing you this fat quarter earlier. And this is the bag, the clippy bag we made yesterday. The flexi frame's there. The flexi frame's inside. But just to show you, well, Jennifer took it out at the end of the show to show you how it worked, didn't she? There you go. That's that fabric from that fat quarter that I had. The ditzy fabric and the stripes. On the web, it's got the blue dot on the front. Behind the blue design roll. Oh, on the front. Oh, there. That's it there, the fat quarter there. £14.95. They're lovely, aren't they? Beautiful ditzy fabric there. OK, so that's that. Oh, and there's another bag. Is that made of the same fabric? Oh, yes. This is the bag that Hannah will show you. The same fat quarters used here. Obviously, they used a different blue with that one, but this is the fabric here. Lovely little quilting detail there, isn't it? And patchwork detail there. Right. There was something I was going to sum up. What was the one I was going to sum up? Buy the bundle book. The Moda fat quarter bundles are fabulous. They do look very similar, but you just have to find the colour range that you like best. The Anna Maria, there's only one left. The Kaffe ones, oh, the Harvest. If you've got this Harvest one in your basket, you do need to check out. You do need to check out. More than half of these have gone. Oh, well, that's me saying more than half have gone. Loads more than half have gone. When everyone checks out, there's 9 left. When everyone checks out, there are 9 of those left, and that's it. I get that. I definitely get that, and I check out my basket straight away. £17.95. Right, don't go anywhere, because Lucy's coming up next, and she's doing... It's a book, and the book's called 100 Flower Blocks of Any Size, isn't it? It's been a flower day today, hasn't it? Anyway, so she's doing this flower block. It's beautiful. It's the Peony. She's doing the Peony. And it's made of flying geese and squares and everything like that. It's absolutely beautiful. What we've done is we've done 5 bundles so you can make your own colourway. And we're going to be using this fantastic Rachel Larula Creative Grid ruler to make the flying geese. I think it's the 6-inch flying geese one. Anything you've seen here, just pop down there. If anything's still available, it will be there. Just all you need to do is put it in your basket and check out. If you have got it in your basket, check out or confirm straight away by ringing 0800 112 44 33. OK, are we out of time? I'll see you in 3 minutes. Oh, sorry. Oh, we're going to go. I'll see you in 3 minutes from now.
Follow us on Twitter for more inspiration, top tips, news, and share your own creations with us.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to do diagonal tacking, which is also known as pad stitching, but depending on what you're using it for. Diagonal tacking would be a temporary stitch just to attach layers of fabric together, like interlinings or interfacings, and you'll be doing that to the wrong side of the fabric. So normally you would use 2 layers of fabric, but I'm going to be just using this fabric here on a hoop, just so I can show you the stitches. So I'm going to be taking my needle through my fabric, and then I'm going to be doing in and out to create a diagonal shape. And then I'm going to go further down and again coming in and out. So you can see that I'm moving from the right to left, but if you're right or left-handed, then this can change either way, whatever's more comfortable for you. So it's this small stitch here that gives you the diagonal shapes, and you just keep going down your fabric. So once you've done these stitches down here, you then need to go back up to create a second row of stitches. But this time you need to come in and out the other way. So this time I'm going from right to left, so I'm mirroring that stitch, like so.
On Saturday, the 23rd of September, soft toy maker Jo Carter will be unpacking a trunk of cuddly creations. As well as showcasing some viewer favourites, she'll be trumpeting the arrival of an unforgettable new character. This adorable elephant toy can easily be made at home using Jo's complete kit. The kit comes in several colour options and features step-by-step instructions. So, if you're a seasoned toy maker or just a beginner, Jo's expert guidance will help you achieve a professional result. So join Derek Marks and Jo Carter as they unveil this brand new colourful character. Saturday the 23rd of September at 11 AM, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
I told you it was gorgeous, didn't I? Flying geese, you've got squares, you've got rectangles, you've got all sorts of triangles. Isn't it lovely? It's called the peony. Now, personally, I think I might have done a ribbon as the stalks. I'm only messing with her because isn't it lovely? Right, Lucy's going to show you, using a creative grid ruler or 2 creative grid rulers, how to make this in a minute. But we've put together some bundles so you can make it for yourself. Now, I'll find out. I'll just go and do this, and I'll put this here. So, it comes from... Let me show you the book first. Comes from this book. It's 100 any size flower blocks. It has applique in it. It has piecing in it. It has English paper piecing in it. No, it doesn't. What's the other one? Foundation piecing in it. £15.95. Now, this is the one where you get the CD-ROM inside. So what you do is you choose the one you want. Then you put this in your computer. You can choose the size that you want from it. And it will then give you the block for any of these flower blocks. But it'll do the pattern for you. It'll do the pattern for you. Or you can do what Lucy's done today. But that's the joy of this book. So if you love flowers, you can get the templates, you can get the patterns and everything, or just inspiration from them. Because the way they create, look at those. Peonies, nosegay, white magnolia, lotus. Because that's the flower, name of the flower. Where is it? Hang on, no, marigolds. Where's it gone, Peter? There! Oriental rose, peony. There's no, what's they called that I can't say? No, uvilu, I can't remember what the name of it now. What's that, vuvilu? No. Anyway, that's the book, £15.95. Bundles, right, the one that, I think he called you Janet then. Janet, I've had a really bad day since I've had my flu jab, I'm ever so sorry. This is the one that Lucy used at home last night. 3 metres of fabric, so I presume you get a metre of each, is that right? £31.45. So you get the green linear, the pink linear, and then I don't think I've seen that one before. That's nice. Oh, I have seen it. It's Baltic Breeze from the Blue Skies range. So you get 3 metres of fabric for £31.45. I love those 3 colours together. They work so well, don't they? So that's the first bundle. Then the bundle that Lucy's going to be using now is the autumnal bundle, which is this one. Again, 3 metres of fabric, 3 metres of fabric. So I'm presuming that's Vienna orange. Is it claret or port? Oh, it is port. And latte and the Vienna orange there, £19.45. That's the autumnal leaf block. Then, I'm presuming this one's called vintage. So you get the pink linear, the green linear, and the silver spot. Lovely mixture of tones there. Always, always, always a popular colourway, that one. It's lovely, isn't it? That looks like an antique pink or a tea rose pink. Aren't they lovely? And the green there, like a spearminty green, and the silver spot. £29.09. It's still 3 metres of fabric. 20... It's called what? Tea rose. I said that, didn't I? And what's that one? Lichen. And then that silver spot on. Then I've got monochrome. Always very, very popular. Now, even if you're not going to make this block, even if you're not going to make this block, monochrome fabric's always fantastic for your stash, aren't they? Grey, black and white. At the trolley, somebody put the trolley under my desk and I banged my knee on it and my knee is now throbbing. No, I don't need it. I've got another one. £19.45. Colours, black, white and grey. OK, and then last but not least, I love this colourway. This is called Orchid. This is called Orchid, and I'm thinking this could be deep orchid foliage, and then you've got vanilla linear underneath. You can't see the linear print there. I'm thinking that might be my favourite. I'm thinking that could be my favourite. That or the one that Lucy's already made hers out of. But then, you see, the monochrome's going to be very striking as well, isn't it? OK, £22.45, that one. Book, I'll take it with me. Lucy, over there. Right, Lucy. Is Janet your middle name?
You've set me off already.
What have you done?
No, Janet's not my middle name.
Where do you even start? I'm confused.
It's a lovely block.
And that's gorgeous, and I've said that. I said that it's gorgeous, and I love it. It's very dramatic. Would you use ribbon as the stalks, but that's the thing. But I don't understand... I can't see where you start, where normally on a block like that one, you can go, oh, yes, you make a red stripe, a coral stripe and everything like that. Whereas this one, to me, looks very, very complicated. Yeah,
well, there's a fair bit of piecing involved, but we're going to simplify it using the creative grid.
Right, so let's just start. You use the book as inspiration.
OK, so, yes, I've used the book as inspiration. Now, it comes with a CD, like you said, so the templates are in there, and it gives you, in the diagram there, it's got the letters which correspond to the required template. Right. And then you can print them off in different sizes to get your template. However,
we'll just close the book.
You can... there are different ways of doing things, of course.
Yes.
And I don't have a disk drive, I'll be honest. So either I could get somebody to do it for me, or I could go to the library, or I can decide on the size that I want and break it down. OK?
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Right.
So the flower parts of the block you can break down into rectangles.
Right.
OK, so you can see there F is
which
the
is
rectangles.
This here,
it's that section there.
Oh,
is the rectangle. Yeah, so the
So
F
this
there.
is F across here from the pattern.
And then you can see, so you've got 3 rectangles going across.
1, 2, 3.
And then essentially what would be a square.
Yes.
You know,
half
finished size.
Yeah.
So you can work out then what size you want each
square to be.
So you can break the whole block down into squares.
Oh, OK, so basically you've broke that, the size, whatever size you decide that square is, the rest of the block fits to...
Yes. So then it becomes like a 4-patch, although it isn't.
Well, it's funny because in the menu it said 4-patch, and I said, I'm sure it's not a 4-patch.
No, I mean it isn't, but it is. Technically, it is, but it isn't because you can break it down into that.
Yeah.
So you could make this block from half-square triangles if you wanted to, and literally have each section be a square.
Yes.
So you could do that, and then that would clearly denote, that it's a 4-patch block. I decided to use the rulers because it speeds the process up, and it makes cutting so much easier.
Which rulers did you use?
Well, I use my forever favourite.
Yes.
For cutting strips.
These are both creative grid rulers here.
Yeah. Now I will say, if you did get the
let me put on your fabric.
If you did get the Stripology, you can use that, make it go even quicker. You know, where you cut all the strips
I
at once.
didn't get a chance to do Stripology.
It's a lot of fun. But of course you can use so you want a ruler that's going to be the width of your fabric.
Of your fabric, which is there, it is across there.
So you've got the 24.5 inches by 6.5 inches.
OK, and then you've got all your measurements on there. You've got your little resin pads to stop it slipping. You've got 45-degree lines on there as well. You've got other degree lines down there. It's got everything going for it. £23.95. So that's your basic ruler you use for everything, isn't it?
Yes. Right? Yes, I use that one a lot.
But what's this funny old thing here,
And then this funny old thing...
Apart from me.
is the... You are funny, but in a lovely way.
Yeah.
So this one
funny ha-ha, not funny peculiar, as my mum used to say.
It's the multi-size 6-inch flying geese, 45-degree and 90-degree triangle ruler.
That already contradicts itself. Multi-size 6-inch flying geese.
Yes, so you can go up to 6 inches.
OK.
With the ruler.
Yeah.
So you can cut... it cuts triangles.
Yes.
Is basically. Right. So you've got this triangle...
Oh, yes.
And then you've got this triangle.
Right.
OK, so you've got 2 different shapes of triangles. And that's the component parts for making flying geese, quarter square triangles or half square triangles.
Okay.
So you can cut all of those
from this ruler.
From this one ruler.
Oh, actually, you can see here.
Yes, and different sizes.
So different sizes up to 6 inches.
From a 6-inch strip, but the finished size will depend on the ones that you're making. So if you cut, and it's all on the ruler, excuse me, it's 6.5 from a 6.5-inch strip.
Okay.
It will make a 6 by 12-inch flying goose.
Oh, okay.
Flying geese block.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So you'll cut it.
You're going to show us how to do this,
I'm
aren't
going
we?
to show you, but all the white measurements there are the strip, the size of the strip that you need to cut. All the black measurements along this size are what your finished block size will be.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So the white ones, just say this again. So the white ones are the strip size.
That's the size of the strip that you need to cut.
You have to cut, and the black ones are the size of the finished
block.
Okay.
And it says there, fabric width, finished size.
Thank you. And also, with all of Rachel's creative grids, you do get a very, very, very comprehensive. It's only a one-page, kind of instructions, but it's very comprehensive. Covers a lot on there and everything. Okay. And also, as you say, you've got finished size fabric with everything written on there.
I mean, it says it on there, but you would sort of look at that and go, how on earth am I? So that's you need that
And also, if you've got one of those QR readers, then it's got one of those on it as well.
And you also can just Google the name of it and it will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And also, Rachel the Ruler has got her own videos on YouTube that you can just go to. Just Google the ruler and she'll be there showing you how to do it. Just check out her jewellery.
So the reason I'm using this is, obviously, you don't need this to make this block. However, I want to show you how quick and easy it is, and also that then the majority of these pieced blocks, you would be able to use this ruler to help you cut the pieces out. So, you know, if you're somebody that doesn't love templates, which not everybody does, it's a way of doing it without even needing the template.
Well, look behind us, there's hundreds of triangles, aren't there?
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, right.
And so you can, you know, it's quick and easy to cut, safe to use. It just makes the whole process faster and more enjoyable.
Okay, then. So when you start, do you have to just choose which colours you're going to put where? Is that the first thing you do?
Yeah, so you can use which colours you want to put where. I'm going with, is it Autumnal Bundle?
Yes.
The name of this one. So I'm using those colours today because we thought you could adapt this block and make it more like a leaf.
Yes.
You know, it wouldn't have to be a flower necessarily.
Or, if you got the book, if you bought this bundle and the book, you could make anything you wanted. There's leaves and all sorts of things in there. You know what I mean?
So you can do all kinds of different things with it. But this tool is fantastic for piecing.
Also, all these bundles have got 3 metres of fabric in. Yeah. So even if you only use a little bit like this, you've then got the rest of your stash, haven't you? So it's a really, really good buy.
Yeah.
Right, OK.
So I broke it down, and I think I've got a finished 16-inch block, if I can speak.
Yes.
So my flying geese, when I broke it down looking at the measurements, I'm making the finished size that is 2 inches by 4 inches.
OK, so how did you... Because when I did my kaleidoscope log cabin, I saw the design in the book like that, and like you, I didn't have... No, I'll tell you what happened with mine. I took the book home, didn't tell anyone, took the book home... CD-ROM wasn't in the back of it.
Oh, no.
And that's our sample. That's not one you'll be getting. So what I did was I knew we had to have an 8-inch finished block. So I got a piece of paper and I drew an 8-inch square, and then I worked out from looking at the picture there how big each line was. So you could do that with this if you... well, that's how I would do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah. And it's quite simple then, because it's based on that 4-patch, you can work out the sizes. Yeah. So I went with a 2x4 because it's easy maths, isn't it? So then, to make the 2-inch by 4-inch, I need a 2.5-inch strip.
Yes.
So that's going to give us the centre of the flying geese block.
Yeah.
And then it's the same size strip we need to make the edge triangles.
Right.
Okay, so you're not cutting different sizes of strips. If you're making the 2x4, then you need a 2.5-inch strip.
Which is a
design
roll.
As easy as that, which is the design.
Yeah, OK.
So the first thing I need to do is cut
a 2.5-inch strip.
2.5-inch strip.
I presume you already straightened this edge off in the prep area, hadn't you?
Yes, of course.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that all you're going to use from that fabric?
I've done all my cutting for my other pieces.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise I'd be
No.
forever,
But in the orange, so...
I'm using the orange as the green.
Okay.
The green.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't use 3... How many of these do you reckon you could make with your 3 metres?
I mean, a lot.
Loads, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Because that'd be lovely if you made that into a quilt, or you made that your centre of your quilt.
Yes.
And then you quilted round it with the same colours, but in different... You know what I mean? Anyway.
Beautiful. And I've done it so it's, you know, that's a good size block. It's a nice size block, so you could easily get a big quilt.
Yeah, exactly. As I said earlier, this is the Peony bundle. It's at the bottom of your screen. That's this one. That's the autumnal block, and that's the ruler, the £22.95.
I love this blueprint.
I love it. It's really
love
funny because I thought, when I did it, I said, this is just a blender and everything, but it works beautifully with those 2 colours, this background fabric.
It does. It's really, really nice, and it's sort of a sky, you know. It's just happy. It's a happy print.
Yes. We'll look properly at it again in a minute when I go through the bundles in 15 minutes.
OK, so I'm going to be cutting my triangles. Yes. So I'm lining up. I've got my 2.5-inch strip that's making my 2x4 flying goose. So I'm just lining it up with the bit that says 2.5-inch strip.
Yeah.
Now, you can't go far wrong, because if I was to accidentally go like that, well, I know, you know. So you don't even really have to measure it. You've just got to get the top and the bottom lined up with your
And this
strip.
has got the seam allowance. That's the seam allowance.
That's the seam allowance
the frosty
in there.
bit.
Yeah, so everything's done for you.
OK.
You're not having to do maths when it comes to the cutting out.
No.
You just can go for it. So I don't need to cut off my selvages because it's cutting at an angle. I'm going to get rid of that bit as I go. So I can move it over slightly. And then I'm just cutting that way.
Now, if you had your rotating cutting board, you'd just do it on there, would you, and spin it round?
I don't know that this would all fit on the mat, but it's only that first one that you're cutting twice. OK, then. Because then you're going to turn the ruler. You start moving your ruler around.
I just think as well, people don't like to cut that way on
the other thing is you just set it at an angle.
Yes, and twist your hips.
And then you're not having to... You don't even have to move then, really.
Nurse Julie's messaging. She's full of cold. Oh. We make her day. That's nice. Thank you, Nurse Julie. Everyone's getting... Hannah's coming down with a really bad cold. She sneezed about 20 times in the car this morning. I'll only pick her up just down the road. She's in the car for seconds. Right, so you cut
because that's folded over, then I only need 3 of those.
OK,
for this
but for this block?
Yes, for this block I only need 3.
Do you?
Yes, because that's the centre of the flying goose and this is the green.
OK.
OK, with me?
No, but go on.
So then I'm going to cut the side triangles. I've done that the wrong way now. I'll just straighten that up. Or can I do it that way? Yeah, I could do it that way. No, I think I've just cut it the other way. So it's the same, the principle's just exactly the same, just line that up with the 2.5-inch strip, and then I can go ahead and cut. So I need...
And you need 3 of those as well?
No, I need 6, but because I'm doubling over, I just need to make 3 cuts.
Right.
Because my strips, you know, the fabric was folded in half.
Yeah.
So it's very, very quick to cut out your pieces. So if you've got a fabric that has a print, you want it, if you're folding it in half like that, you're getting that mirror image.
Yes.
You know, so you want to really cut with it folded, so that you don't have to think about it.
No.
And that's going to give us the edges of our flying geese.
Yeah.
Like that. Yes?
Yeah.
With me?
No. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll all come to...
Yes, so there are different methods of doing flying geese, and you can do it at once where you trim the corner, you know, you sew squares onto a rectangle and then you trim the edges off. But this way, you're doing it with the 3 pieces.
Right.
OK.
And that's the green bit on the original one,
Yes, I'm going to do that as the green bit. So now we can lay it out.
Yeah.
And I'll just talk about the squares and rectangles because I've already cut those out because, you know.
Yes.
So I know that this is going to be 4x2.
Yes.
Okay, that flying goose. So I know that that's going to be the same size.
4x2, but on its own.
But that's 4x2 finished.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when I come to cut this rectangle, I don't want to cut that 4x2. I want to cut it with the half an inch extra to allow for seam allowances. So these rectangles I need to be cutting 2.5 by 4.5.
But that was 2.5 anyway, wasn't it? That.
Yes. So I still can cut them from the because they'd worked out. What the strip size. So I still can use my 2.5-inch strips. Yes. I just need to cut 4.5 inch for the rectangle.
But you have to remember to cut your seam allowances.
Yes, you just don't want to cut that at the finished size. Yes, and then so those are going to be 2.5-inch squares.
Yes.
And then that central square is 4.5 inches.
That's why I said Janet had a psychic moment. I didn't know she was going to message in. I called her Janet. Janet says, hello, John and Lucy, you're both my favourites. Love to watch you with a smile. And she shouted it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you, Janet. In Bristol, near the Giant's Causeway.
It all comes round.
It all comes round in circles. Right.
So the way to think about it, if you're plotting a block like this, is that is to think about the finished sizes. It's much easier to think about the finished size and then add your 1/2 inch to each piece that you're cutting.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So my finished square is 2. My finished rectangles
are
4x2. So my finished square, I want a 4-inch
by 4
finished.
Yes,
4x4 finished. So I need to cut my square 4.5 by 4.5.
My next question is, because I look at that and it's just hundreds of shapes, but you said you worked in columns or rows to make it.
So I looked at this and decided to make it a bit simpler.
Right.
Because if you were to put that square there, you're going to have to do a partial seam.
Yes.
Do you see that? Because it doesn't connect with anything else. So you'd have to sew it like a partial seam. And rather than go to the bother of that, I decided to break it down and put a rectangle there and a rectangle here, and then it will become 3 columns.
Here,
So that's going to make more sense. I'm going to lay it out, and that's going to
because
make more sense.
My other question was, why does this bit have to all be patched? Because it's one big piece of blue. Surely you could just do one big square there.
Yeah. So because it's in columns, you need to patch this section here. So just as I said, I used the 2 rectangles rather than
squares. But that bit there...
That bit there...
Oh, you have done it as one big square. Okay. I'll take that back then. Right, I'll let you place it.
You don't need to patch it. You could do it as one big square.
I'll let you place it.
No, you said that to me this morning, and you're quite right. It doesn't need to be patched.
No,
so I did... Because I was just looking at this, I just went ahead and did it, and I was cutting the squares and I cut the rectangles. But you're quite right. If you're going to break it down in the way I have, into columns, you don't actually need to patch that. No. You can just have it as a thing. My only add to that would be when you've got a lot of piecing in a block and then a big section that isn't pieced, that can come to the forefront.
Because you've got you'd have no seams or anything.
Yeah, so if you can just have a look at that there, to me, that centre square does actually stand out.
Yes, I noticed it when you came in this morning. Yeah. That's the square I noticed first.
I think that does jump out. Yeah. And even if I'd broken that into 2 rectangles, I just don't think it would stand out.
That way anyway.
Yes, either way. I just don't think it would stand out quite as much. Yeah. So if I'm to use that panel there, I do just wonder maybe then
we'll see,
going to add
an
emphasis. I don't know we'll get that far, but I will try.
Yeah, you will. So, but also if you're quilting it, it'd be a bit odd. So you follow lines and everything, and then suddenly there's a square with.
Yes, I mean I wouldn't be following lines on a block like that anyway. But you want the flowers to stand out really. I'd probably quilt the background or echo the flowers.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Something like that. Yes.
Right.
So
okay.
Before
so
I lay it out, what I'm actually going to do is do the flying geese because that's the central part. So remembering now which one is which. So if I'm going to have... I'll do one of the flowers.
That's the green.
So you've got an idea. So that will be the green. So then this becomes the petals of the...
so that's one flying goose there.
So that's one flying goose. And then I'm using this lovely... What colour was this?
Latte.
For the background, which I think is really nice. So then you can start to see how it comes together.
Yeah. This is the display you were supposed to do half an hour ago, Jay, yeah. Poor old Jay. He's come back from his holidays. I think he's left half of his wits in Frengarola, wherever he was. Where was it you were? Frengarola? Keep going, Luce.
So then you can start to see how it's coming together and how there isn't a clear, you know, it's not like you might look at this and think, oh, the flower is one patch, but it isn't because they come together.
Yes.
So you've got this middle column that holds the two flowers.
Yes,
that joins the two flowers.
Yes, so the column isn't the flower itself. The column is before the actual end of the flower.
Yeah, let's think about what I'm doing now. There we go.
Yeah. Then you need the rest of the flower on that side there.
Yes, you'd have to do the rest of the flower on that side there. Okay, so you can see how that will then become our flower.
But the column is here, isn't it? That's the column.
Yeah.
So don't be thinking one column will be one flower and the next column.
No.
So you'd have,
And I mean, if you were to split that block into two rectangles, like you said, you could do rows then, couldn't you? You could do two rows. So you doesn't have... There are different ways you can break it up. But so that's going to be the starting point.
OK, so now, if that's where you're starting, do you make up that flying goose before you start sewing strips together?
What I'll do now is do all the flying geese.
Go on then.
It's just going to be easier. So...
Will you chain piece? No.
Yes. Well...
Yeah, oh, look, I said the right word.
Not chainmail today.
I must be if I'm getting the right words coming out. Right, so what we'll do is I'll watch you sew one flying goose.
Yes.
And then I'll go and do the fabrics and the threads, which have been here since 11 o'clock on the table. And then then we'll come back. But I'll let you do one first of all. Is it Gerardine? Yes. Morning, Lucy and John, back from Mexico. Oh. After a long delay. That's horrible. That happened to me coming back from San Diego last year, 29 hours. Just ordered my 10-inch ruler. Lots of love, Gerardine. Is that one? That's a 6-inch, that one. Which one have you ordered, Gerardine?
It says her 10th. It'll be her 10th ruler. She's got a
10th
collection.
ruler, 10th
Gerardine's
ruler.
got a collection.
10, not 10. Well, it says 10 there. Just automatic. So.
This is such a handy ruler, though, for so many things.
Yes.
Really, really is.
Gerardine, I hate to tell you this, but how many were in that box that arrived this morning? Have you been rummaging?
Not yet. I'm going to have a good... I've had a peek.
Right, our buying department
rummage.
had a delivery of, was it 32 new creative grid rulers.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Fabulous.
I don't know if I'm supposed to sell you that.
So,
I'll get into trouble in a minute.
The wonderful thing about using the ruler and the great thing about creative grids is they do think of everything. So when you come to piece these, it's much, much simpler than if it was two triangles that you're putting together because they cut those dog ears off.
Oh, yes.
So as you're trimming, that's the width of you know, you don't even have to trim the dog ears because you're just doing it from that strip. And also... So then you're matching up there that...
Yeah, because a lot of times you don't... When you've cut it as triangles, you've got to get it at the right place, haven't you? Whereas with them cutting those corners off, they're already matched. So then you know, because that's cut off then, so that's straight across the top there, you know when you're sewing your 1/4 inch seam, you're going from that point there all the way down. That's going to be your 1/4 inch. So that's what I'm going to sew now. This is the ruler that we're talking about going across the bottom of your screen. I've just put some fabric behind it because otherwise you won't see it. That's going across the bottom of the screen, £22.95. It's called the Flying Goose. Not to the velvet cushion, but if I didn't have the fabric behind it, then you wouldn't be able to see it, would you? £22.95. And then the autumnal leaf block is the fabric we're using as well on this one. And in a minute, I'll go over, when Lucy's done some sewing, I'll go over.
Oh, it's just eaten that up. I've had
problems
threading my needle.
Why?
Yeah, so it's just chewed it up.
Would you like me to go away?
No,
do some fabrics, be all right.
I'll be all right.
You sure?
We'll get there. I'll just start a bit further.
Is it tomorrow we're doing the...
Having a sew-off.
Oh. Right, so not only am I doing a pattern cutting show tomorrow, it's not the big one with the model and everything like that, that's coming up later, but I'm doing a pattern cutting show tomorrow on my own. We are doing a block. I don't even know which block it is yet. I've got to cut it out tonight, haven't I?
Yes.
Is it Birds of Paradise? Are we doing Birds of Paradise?
Bird of Paradise, yeah.
I know, it sounds complicated without even seeing the picture, doesn't it? And we're going to have 2 sewing machines on the table, and we're both going to make one. And then you have to guess at the end whose is whose. Won't be difficult. Why are you laughing?
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, only because we did it last week, but we only had 1 sewing machine, you see. And I was too slow. I held up the whole show. So they said, oh, we're not doing that again.
But we liked it. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we're having a sewing machine each now. We have to have the same sewing machine, though, as in the same style. We both have to have a 680.
No, but I think I'll have this one.
Have we not got 2 680s?
Yeah,
I might have the 730 then.
I'm just keeping going, but I'll do the other side, so
I'll have the very first Eleanor I've made, that little tin one that opens like that, that's 50 years old. Have you seen it?
Oh, the Lotus.
Yeah, it's Lotus, that's it. Would you like to...
no. Well, yes, you can press. I'll just finger press for now, so ignore the slightly chewed up bit. So you want to do one side and press, press them all out, and then all you're doing is just repeating that on the other side.
Okay.
There, laying that on.
Lovely.
And that will then
fall
down. Okay.
You make as many flying geeses as you like.
Okay.
Geeses. Geeses. No, it's just geese, isn't it? Geese is the plural. Right, so the one in the graphic straight away is the autumnal bundle, which is this one. You get 3 metres of fabric. 1 metre of Vienna orange, 1 metre of port, and 1 metre of vanilla linear. £19 a foot. Now, even if you're not going to make this block, if you might be thinking about doing something completely different, 3 metres of fabric for £19.45. 100% cotton, machine washable at 30 degrees. I always do it at 40, but they say 30. £19.45. That's autumnal leaf block. Now, the peony, the one that Lucy made, have a look. That one. Oh, that's a good picture. You can see all this. You can see where the columns are and the lines are on that one. That one's the peony block fabric. Again, 3 metres. So you get 1 metre of green, 1 metre of pink linear, and then 1 metre of the blue Baltic breeze. £31.45. Oh, there's less than 10 of those left already. Less than 10 of those already. That's the peony block. OK, then we've got the... which one? Oh, vintage. This one, you've got lichen, you've got Victorian tea rose, and you've got silver spot on. £29.95 for 3 metres of fabric of those lovely vintage colours. They look... Do you know what? That's saying Christmas to me. That's a really kind of posh hotel at Christmas, I'm thinking there. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Montague, I was going to call... I'll be so... I won't get to my bed for ages. We've got so much to do today. I've got a Facebook Live at 12:30, don't forget. Oh, imagine. And I'm on my own at Facebook Live. Oh, don't forget. Oh, have they come through with all the instructions yet? I'll have to give you the information when we start the Facebook Live, because we haven't got it yet. £19.45. You've got 3 metres of fabric here. Oh, I thought that was on my screen then, but it's there. You get white, you get black, and you get pale grey. Monochrome. See, that'd be beautiful. That'd be really lovely. What colour... Now, what colourway would you... Which way round would you do that, Lucy? What colours would you use where on that one? What would be your background, what would be your flower, and what would be your leaf?
The background would be the pale one.
The white?
Yeah. And the...
No, the white one we're talking about now, the white one. That's the background.
Yeah.
Then where would you put your Mercury one?
I think that would be the stem.
You see, that's funny, because I would make my flower in black and white and just have the Mercury as my background.
Oh, OK, yeah.
Personally, that's my own personal opinion, but it's, Lucy wouldn't. Yeah, it's valid, totally. Then last but not least, this one is lovely. This is called Orchid. You've got deep orchid, you've got, a forest green, and you've got vanilla linear print at the bottom there. Now, that one would be obvious, wouldn't it? You'd have the linear vanilla as the background, the pink as the flower, and the green as the leaf, I would say. £22.45 for 3 metres of fabric. That's lovely, isn't it? Right, OK, let me put those back. And the book, don't forget the book as well. The book here, it's called 100 Any Size Flower Blocks. Comes with a CD-ROM inside it. I'll show you, actually, while Lucy's still sewing over there. Got the CD-ROM inside it there. So any of these... So it's got applique, it's got piecework, and it's got foundation piecing. I haven't. No. Double tulip. Colourful crocus. Diamond rose. Got everything. Magnolia. Now, magnolia to me looks like a bear paw. Isn't that a bear paw? You've done it wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, Lucy, do you want me to stay over here a bit longer?
No, I'm just going to roll with it.
Where's the poinsettia? Oh, there. Oh, that's nice. Very Christmassy. Now, you could... Which of our bundles would you use for that? Gorgeous, isn't it? Thistle. Now, they look like 3 bear paws together, look, don't they? Where's the tulip? That's very contemporary, that one, that patchwork tulip, though. Yeah. Arrowhead. It's got an arrowhead on it, isn't it? Climbing roses are pretty, aren't they? Don't look anything like roses, but I love the... It's got, like, tumbling blocks in the middle of that one as well. What on earth is a zygocactus? Oh, yeah, no, it's a bunch of flowers. Where's that gone, then? It's a little bouquet. Yes, there you go. Cute. You'd need more than 3 colours, I think, for that one, wouldn't you? Anyway, moving on. £15.95, that book. We'll go out to Lucy. I think she's repaired the damage now.
It's fine. Be fine. It's just going to be a multicoloured leaf.
Oh, multicoloured leaves we're having.
But I'm all right with that.
I'm glad you are. What happens if I'd commissioned you to make something to go in my lounge?
I'd tell you I'd had a design...
Moment,
a flash of inspiration, and decided rather than doing it traditionally, I was going to...
My shift today's been a bit like that. Flashes of inspiration. Oh, dear me.
OK, so all I'm going to do now is just trim off the dog ears.
Do you want me to do it for you?
So, do you want to trim them off?
No.
You enjoy cutting, don't you?
Yeah.
So...
Cutting comments. And then I get told off when I go into the office.
So it's going to be 4.5 by 2.5, isn't it? That's what we've said. I should turn this round, really.
Oh, Gerardine. Now, little Paul said just put nails in your wall. Gerardine's question is, John, can you ask Sewing Quarter if Sewing Quarter is going to purchase holders to store my rulers in, please? Right, but what little Paul said was what he wanted to do when we first started the shows. Each of them have got a hole in them, right? He wanted to put nails all the way round the walls and have them all hanging like this on the wall. He was the only person who suggested that. He'll be in tomorrow. He'll be back in tomorrow. Karen says, good morning, John and Lucy. I've got both the rulers and I'm up to 12 now.
Wow.
I love them.
Well done.
How many have you got them? No, let's put it this way. How many have you bought?
I have bought many.
You see this one here, right?
You can get me
She said, oh, I'm using my ruler. And I went, I think that's us. No, it's my ruler. I'm just got it on temporary loan.
Well, I'm going to be designing with it.
We're getting a message. Got a message. What is it? We are getting ruler holders.
Oh, fabulous. Wood ones? Or...
Are they wood, Hayley? Hayley, are they wood? What do they look like? Lucy wants to know. Anyway, keep going.
OK, sorry, yeah. I got excited.
She's excited
about ruler holders.
But surely you can't get one till 12.
Shall I tell you what I use?
What do you use?
A magazine rack.
Oh, that's a good idea, magazine
I think
rack.
it's quite a good idea.
Oh, we think they're going to be wooden. We don't know. We think they're going to be wooden.
Yeah, those are the ones that I really want. Because then they stand up on your desk. Because it's very important that you keep them flat.
Oh, OK.
So you don't want to just have it...
Also, you don't want them near a radiator or anything, do you?
No.
Because they'll end up curly.
No, exactly. No, same with your cutting mat. You've got to look after them.
I was thinking of changing my fourth bedroom into a sewing room.
Really?
No, that's not the princess bedroom's number 3.
That would be lovely. So you can use the lines...
It's my dressing room at the moment. I have to throw all my clothes out.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
You can use the line on the ruler to help you when you're trimming. And if you find that you've made the block and it's a bit too small, it means your 1/4 inch seam is too big.
Thank you. Is that a hint for tomorrow?
That's just a... No, I shouldn't be giving away secrets, should I? I should be telling you things all wrong.
Yes.
Now, to make it quicker...
John.
Here's what you have to do. So it's very you can see there it's very, very minimal.
Yeah. Well, we have to do cutting tomorrow then.
Yes, we have to do lots.
So we need 2 rulers and 2 rotary cutters as well then, as the two.
Will we? I've said it now. Yes, we will, because you'll have to trim it. Here's the one that went a little bit skew with, but we'll just, go with it for today.
OK, people ask about the Facebook Live. In a minute, when Lucy's put the ruler down, put the cutter down, I'll tell you... No, that came out wrong again. Put the ruler down, and then I'll tell you about Facebook Live.
So we're just ignoring the fact that this one's... oh, look, I've not even done it properly. This one's not quite right. I'd probably remake that one, but there we go.
Right.
So...
Just the ones that are in it. OK, very quickly, the YouTube Live, which is at 12:30 today, you can watch it on YouTube, you can watch it on our web channel, and you can watch it on Facebook, right? So you can watch it in 3 different places. In that 15 minutes, we will be offering you an exclusive further discount on summer fabric, the sale summer fabrics, 15 of them, from the website. Then after that, the whole summer sale, at the end of the day, at midnight tonight, the whole summer sale section will disappear off the website. It'll be gone. It'll be gone. So we're offering you an exclusive... And I tell you what, it's worth tuning in for, because the discount is huge. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Lucy will be cooking my lunch while we're doing it.
See where I went wrong there? Because I sewed...
Yeah.
I sewed that
something
one to
like
that
it
one
now.
by
It
accident.
looks something like a peony now.
Now it's a leaf. It's a leaf. That's what we're going with. OK?
Go on, then. I don't understand that. How long have we got? Oh, you've got time to put it together.
Yeah. So you can see how it started.
No, Michael, that's what she's saying. It's wrong. She's made a mistake.
Yes, it's wrong. I made a mistake.
That one there should be there, and that one there should be there.
No.
Oh, no.
That one there should be there.
Because that's the bottom of the leaf.
It's because I stopped chain piecing to finish that other one, and then I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
So
I haven't got Andrew Henry's message.
But it's a leaf, so it's fine.
Go on then,
Leaves
sew it
have
together,
different
'cause I can't
colours
see
in
what it's
them,
going to
don't
look
they? So to sew it together, you going to work in columns. So you'd keep going with the background, but we were going to say, weren't we? We were having that one be, that one for that one.
Right, first of all, Andrew says, nearly done, John. You're ready to go home and have a sleep. Must be nice to finish at 12. What time did we get home yesterday? 5 something? Oh, no, I dropped Hannah off at her lane in her village. Then I have an hour's drive after that too, even though I've sat in traffic with Hannah while getting her to her front door. She always says sorry. She goes, oh, just drop me off here, John. Because the sat-nav always says, don't go that way because it's busy through her village. Go this way or that way. So I ignore it. And she goes, oh, you could just drop me off here, John. It'll be fine. Pouring rain, no coat.
No.
Shopping bag. Oh, just drop me off here. I won't be late in the morning. I won't oversleep in the morning. But if you could be at the end of the lane for 5:35, that'd be perfect. Anyway, today, Andrew and Hillary were doing the Facebook... Andrew and Hillary? Yes, it is, Andrew and Lily. We're doing the Facebook Live, then we're going for a quick bite to eat. Then I've got to prep 2 shows for tomorrow. And that was that. And then what was the other one? Next question. Oh, where's the quilt that we all made blocks for? I don't know. It's not. I don't know why I'm looking loose. It's not her fault.
Nothing to do with me.
Ask when you go to sewing quarters. When you go to Great British Sewing Bee, Rebecca Reid, crazy Rebecca Reid, will be there. She's in charge of putting it together. Ask her. Make sure every single one of you ask her where it is.
She does not look like this, just so you know.
She has she's got little round glasses now because there's a picture of me standing like this with these glasses on like this. And it looks just like her. Anyway, right. Get sewing you and you've got 10
Oh, yeah,
minutes.
I did see that. OK, well, I'm getting there. So, as you're sewing these together...
Yes.
If you've pressed that way, you'll see...
To the dark side.
Yeah, you'll see the point at where you're going to sew your seam.
That was the issue I had the other day, wasn't it? Because I couldn't see
where
I was sewing across, so I missed
sometimes you can't, because if it's... Oh, no, I've pressed them all the right way. Dear me.
Oh, dear, you've done something right then.
I know one thing. So when you come to sew this, you really want to make sure that the seam that you're sewing along here is going through that point there. If it's this way, you're going to lose your point when you come to fold it over. So you want to get it through that way. If anything, you're better going a tiny bit into the seam than you are going through. But if you go too much, your point's off. So if you can try and get it so that your seam's running through there.
Okay.
But the nice thing about using the ruler to cut it out, all your seam allowances are included, so it should be
you haven't guessed
straightforward.
It's been done for you. It's all there.
Yes, it's all done for you, which makes the piecing even easier.
Going across the bottom.
And also your trimming. You know, this is why trimming's so crucial, because if you've got your pieces are all exactly the right size, then it means that things like points are going to become more accurate.
Is it the 8 o'clock show tomorrow we're doing that? It is the 8 o'clock show. We're doing the sew-off.
Oh, we'll be doing that one at 8?
Yeah.
OK. Fun.
Beverly says, I wasted no time in converting my son's bedroom into a sewing room when he moved out. Do you know, Beverly, that can be very hurtful, because I moved out of my mum and dad's house, right? Went off to college, came back 2 weeks later.
2 weeks?
Right, 2 weeks later. My teenage dark blue bedroom had gone, and the single beds had gone and everything, and suddenly it's like a really gorgeous guest room with rose sheets and flounces and frou frou and new wardrobes and everything. It was like, oh, where's my stuff? In the attic. It's like, OK.
That'll be me. Mine have gone.
Oh,
no, I won't. I'll be in the corner crying.
I know, my friend Steph was in tears this weekend because her oldest went to university, and she said, I saw in Waitrose the day before. She said, I'm fine better. I could tell she wasn't. Anyway, on the Sunday when the daughter was going, she said she was doing fine, she was doing really fine, and then Slipping Through My Fingers by ABBA came on the radio, and she went to the utility room and cried, and she texted me from the utility room going, I can't stop crying, what do? I can't stop crying.
No, that'll be me.
Janet, what a lovely treat for me on my birthday tomorrow to have you both on. It will make my day. Oh, Janet.
Oh, Janet.
Janet, it'll be carnage tomorrow. We're doing a sew-off, and then I'm doing a pattern cutting one at 11 on my own. Anyway.
You'll be perfect.
Maybe I'll go for another flu jab tonight. That'll get me through. Hello, Tracy, can I have another one?
So I'm going to press. So with pressing, you know, generally... I'd do it the way the fabric wants to go. So where you've got the bulk of your seams, press away. You don't want to be doing that.
To forcing it down.
Because you're going to have a big lot of bulk. So just whichever way it wants to go is my advice.
OK.
For that.
Oh, I've got no nibbles either. So
Pardon?
Nibble. Well, only because if I've got to do a Facebook Live, I need to eat something I haven't eaten yet.
Where's your fruit?
Nibbles. I said nibbles.
Where's your fruit?
I've eaten my fruit.
Oh. Well, then.
Yeah, but you... Oh, yeah, Hannah's got to do the Facebook Live today. She's not appearing on screen. You could do it from here, Hannah. Because all she does is tell me which fabric to pick up.
She could just be pointing.
Yeah, pointing.
I love these colours together, though.
They look even nicer in the right order.
Better like that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, but Hannah's loving it like that, you see.
OK. So now, when you've got ones like this that have to go
together
like that, it's tempting to just
You're doing it the ones like this have to go like that.
All I can hear is my tummy rumbling.
Oh, haven't you? Okay.
So when you're putting ones together like this, it's tempting to just think, oh, it doesn't matter, and just sew. But if you open it out and those corners there aren't right, you're going to, you know, it's going to look a mess because that's quite prominent, actually, that section with the diamond in.
Yes.
In that block. So
of course.
The way to deal with that is either you can have forethought and press your seams opposite ways.
Yes.
But I do think with flying geese, it's easier pressing out. So you just want to fold that back and check that those are lined up and pin them into place so that you're not...
Anne May in Scotland says, good morning to you both. I'm going to do the same when my son moves out, but thanks for the warning. I'll wait a wee while. Yeah, wait at least a month, Anne May.
I've had anxiety about my children leaving.
Your children are only about 4?
I know. And the little one started at reception, and she's been in nursery for a year, full-time nursery, that's what the school do. But she started reception, and I was just a mess.
Is that your youngest one? Oh, so that's it.
And that's a big
You'll have to have another one then,
why.
won't you, really, to keep up with them?
We're not having any more.
Oh, you're not having any more?
No, not having any more. But she got her first book bag.
Oh, did she make it?
No, they have ones.
Oh, right, those ones that they all stand outside the school
They
doing
have,
that
like, school ones, you know. Yeah. But she was ever so proud of herself, so she got her first book from school, so she was reading it to me. There's no words in it.
No, but that doesn't matter.
She's telling me the story, you know. Oh, it was lovely. Oh, get all emotional.
Oh, stop it. Don't have tears on air, thank you.
I'm terrible for it. So there is a lot of bulk in you know, if you've got your seams going the same way, I probably should have popped a pin in the middle as well. I didn't. So, you know, you just need to be mindful of that when you're sewing. Just take your time because you have got a lot of layers there.
Beverly's son's 25. That's all right then, Beverly, it's fine. Actually, it's fine, because I just went, OK, that's fine, I'll just get on with my life. Yeah. And the big double bed was lovely and comfortable they put in my room.
Yeah, so even nicer. Yeah. You've still got a nice room then to be in, haven't you? So, so I've got nice points there lovely. When you open that out. And then what I would do, I need to be trimming these, so look, I'm making a mess, is I would press that seam open. You can do it to the side if you want, but just because we've already got a lot of bulk at the edge there, so I prefer to press that open.
How are we doing time-wise? Till the end? Okay.
So that's as far as I can go with the flying geese that I've done. I could sew some more.
Oh, yeah.
Is that right? Yes, that's right. And then it'll be a square.
Yes, because they're the petals on that side, and then they're the petals for the start of that flower, aren't they?
Yes. So then I could try and finish another...
No, you only got a couple of minutes.
Oh. Well, if I just
sew
one
this?
more...
Oh, yeah, sew one more, then you've got your two... Yeah, I see.
Then I've got my thing. And I think I've got that wrong because it's too short. Because I was doing it in a hurry.
Just keep sewing.
So what do I need now?
While Lucy's sorting this out, shall we do tomorrow's menu?
Go.
Yeah, do tomorrow's menu. Oh, and I've got a picture to show you as well, apparently. Right, very quickly, while Lucy's sewing, tomorrow's menu, because it's me and you tomorrow again, isn't it?
It is.
So tomorrow morning, Bird of Paradise block, that's the sew-off. Then at 9 o'clock, I've got under £15 selection. Then at 10 o'clock, you're making a table runner, I believe.
I am.
And then it's 11 o'clock, John's workroom. I'm showing you how to, with the use of a book with basic blocks, how to manipulate a block. I think I'm doing a skirt tomorrow. Joyce says, hello, you two are better than any comedians on the telly. We're not meant to be funny, though, Joyce. And... Oh, Andrew. Andrew going on about me going home early. Why aren't you at work? No chance of emptiness here, John. Hillary won't let me leave, you see. Andrew is Hillary's son.
Oh.
I can't tell you, it's a bit early to tell you the story about when I first met Andrew and Hilary. I didn't meet them like this. They were texting into where I used to work, and I didn't know they were mother and son, and I said something very inappropriate.
That's not like you at all, John.
Right, so we're talking about workrooms. We've got an image. This is Shelley. Look, she's building her workroom.
Wow.
Shelley? That's going to be a she shed, like...
She shed, yeah.
Well, she's got the door on already. There's no wall or roof or anything, but she's got the door in.
That's hilarious.
That'll be fantastic when that's made, though, wouldn't it?
It looks like pallets.
Are you going to do... What's that old-fashioned... It's a log cabin. Are you going to do... That's Mike. That was Mike, not me. I wasn't that clever. Are you going to do... What's that Lathan... What's it? In between, you know, in old-fashioned Victorian... Elizabethan buildings, they did a framework like that and then just filled it with mud and straw in between.
Oh, yes.
Daub, some wattle and daub.
Wattle and daub.
I have a Murphy bed. Oh, is that one of those? So my sewing room can be used as a guest room too, best of both worlds. I think a Murphy bed is one of those that has a desk and everything. So when you walk in the room the first time, there's a desk and you can even have, their advertising thing is you can have a bowl of goldfish on it, right? And then you pull it like that. Yeah, there's water with the goldfish in it. You pull it like that, the bed comes out, but the desk sort of slides and the goldfish don't spill out the water. My friend Lady Charlotte, who's married to One-Eyed Jeff, she used to sell those. Yes, you see, I was right. Thank you, Helen. Do you keep goldfish on yours, Helen? I'll be glad when today's over. I think I've peaked a bit early today.
I don't know what's going on.
How many minutes?
Today.
Oh, only got 2 minutes.
OK, so...
Then half an hour. Then we're doing Facebook Live, don't forget. Just me. I might have to sit down to do Facebook Live. Can I do it somewhere else? Can I do it elsewhere? In the inspiration area, I'd quite like to do it. I'm really confused now, because where's the big one gone?
OK, well, I'm just showing you how I made it up when I did...
Oh, OK. Did you just cut those, then?
That one. I'd already cut them out.
OK.
So that's the first column, like that, with the patchwork.
And where's the stalk
section.
go, then?
So the stalk will come...
Yeah. Now,
like
you on this one, you did zigzag, didn't you?
Yes, let's talk about that.
What was the other option?
So in the book you will use bias tape, bias binding.
Oh, OK.
Not bias binding, bias tape. And you can applique that on. You could just raw edge a strip of fabric if you wanted to. I'd do it bias because you want to have a curve in it because that just gives it a bit of movement.
Right.
You could embroider it, so you could hand embroider it with a nice thick thread would look lovely.
Thank you. Helen says, no, I haven't got a bowl of fish, I've got my sewing machine. You haven't shown my biscuit tin picture. Oh, Helen, no, we haven't. But we've got to go now, but we will tomorrow. Put it to one side and Paul can show it tomorrow. We've got to go. 30 seconds we've got left. So tomorrow, you're back with me tomorrow.
Yes. Don't
forget our Facebook Live. It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, and it's on our website. It's Harper's. They're giggling like something wrong. Is it a funny biscuit tin, then? I didn't know anything about it. Don't forget Facebook Live. You'll get a huge discount on the summer sale fabrics, and then after that, they're all disappearing off the website, and you won't see them again. I'm ever so sorry, Lucy. I'm ever so sorry to you, the paying viewers. I'll see you in half an hour if you're going to watch Facebook Live. If not, we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
Bye.
Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts. Don't forget, shopping with us is easy and simple. You can just contact us at 0800 112 4433 and speak to our UK-based call centre to place an order, or shop online with us at www.sewingquarter.com.